Hello, how's it going? I hope you're having a nice Tuesday, actually. Man. Sorry about being late. I kind of had visits over, so I was like, yeah, you know what? Screw it. Sure, why not? Got myself an ice cream on the way, which is nice, actually. Also, I got myself some... what is it? Some ice cream and some, like, chocolate and some soda on the way back here. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm hydrated. I'm just doing whatever the hell. Yeah, sure. Let's just run with it. Let's just run with it. But yeah, I had to go get some medicine, actually, so that's a thing. Yep, ended up. But it's like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, the medicine that I'm using, I feel like I don't really need it anymore as I used to be honest with you, so it's kind of weird. It kind of feels like it does absolutely nothing, but yeah, sure, it's like, nowadays, most of the time I'm sleeping like, what is it, like 7 hours or something, basically, but yeah, it's just getting to that point, basically. Shit. Okay. I should get some vitamin 2, vitamin B, at least. I didn't drink this crap, actually. Okay, we're here. Cool. Ah! Okay, we got this bullcrap. Okay, there we go. If I remember correctly, I was still gonna try to keep pushing forward, actually. So let's keep going for that, actually. In this trippy LSD floor. Go to the next floor. Okay. We're gonna moan that door at the moment. Generally speaking, this thing is weak against wind. Ah, but it's resistant. Okay. Okay, cool. Heat wave. Let's go. Okay. Resist. Okay. So fire and wind doesn't work. How about thunder? Nope. Oh, crap. Attack up. Okay, let's see. Cruel attack. Okay, and what about you? Deathbound. Okay, that deals something. It's only weak to ice. Okay, of course, that's gonna be ice. Cool.
That's a win for the team. It's over. Good job, everyone.
Experience and bonus.
Who's up next?
Who's up next?
Every time I start cleaning my room, it's all over when I find a manga to read.
Yes, it is actually. Ding, 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 do, 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 do. I guess we can win check later. We can ice check. Inflicted with freeze. Oh wait, we know the weakness of this.
It'll take a little more time.
Okay. Everyone's weak to wind. Nice. Do, do, ding, ping, ping, boom. Shovel team. Oh, this is I think I really needed this thing. Money. Cool.
And that's how it's done.
Experience bonus. Cool.
Goodbye.
Scout the area for me, I guess. Dude, this like levels are so short that. Oh wait, but there's a door.
Oh, another one of those doors?
Can we three people at door? Probably. I hope we can. I hope we can deal with this kind of door, honestly. Oh, it's one of these dudes. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Prepare yourself.
I'll go with.
The heck? Let's go with this. Attack up into heavy wind. Wah. Oh, Junpei, goddammit. Oh, shit. Okay, well. That's something. We heat wave the shit out of this person. This scales. Store. Party's HP. Cool. Wow, wow, wow. Wait, I'm weak to light. Oh shit. Yeah, deathbound. Okay.
Now it's our turn.
Hmm. Let's go with ice.
What next?
Why? Okay, this thing can do like so many things at all times. Like fuck my life, I guess. Okay, this is over. There we go.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Jump is the man. Tempest slash. There we go. And the money. Money. There we go.
Oh, hello.
All to recover. Emeralds and some nihil ore. Cool. Exit door. With the energy of this stupid thing, we go to the next stupid thing.
Hello there. Resuming the operation.
We resume the operation in this place. Oh crap. We might as well go to the next floor.
Could it be?
The signal, this movement. Is he really the reincarnation of Jackal Maxon? Is he Jackal Maxon? I think he is. Oh no. Greedy Shadow is coming to you. Oh. Damn, okay. Sure. Let's chase the thing. Please do a Tartarus search, yeah. Okay. Left. Left there. You're so close, okay. Straight. Okay, so with her new ability, we finally are able to chase down this bitch. Thanks our chance. Okay, cool. Baby, baby, baby. Okay. As we go with a poison arrow, maybe. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Over here. Watch this.
Loads of damage. Okay. Oh, these things finally are attacking back, actually. Heatwave! Who come? Cook his third leg! He Loki kind of looks like he has a third leg if you look at it. It's like he got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a third leg, actually. It's insane. What's up with these designs, actually? Like, genius. No shadows detected. Cool. Okay. Take the shower. There we go. Confirm. Okay. Cool. Lucky. Cool. I guess it was lucky. I'm not sensing any enemies. The next floor also seems safe. I want to be a border floor. Let's investigate.
That floor seems to be.
Oh, another door. Since the layout of this floor doesn't change, this door likely won't disappear. So we can explore it any time. I'll leave it to you, leader. Okay. This is the wrong door. The leather club is 2 blocks down. Damn it. Gotta use refried memes. The starter out. Okay. Cool. Okay. We got a snake.
Please be careful.
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Preparing to analyze.
We win check. Resist, resist, resist. Oh no! Not the poison mist! Okay. Let's do heavy fire to all foes. And it heals him. Wow. Okay.
Junpei-kun's poisoned. Watch out for your health.
Heat wave.
Now, plebeians.
Okay, plebeians.
Do not make contact.
Okay, that's a critical. Cool.
What I guess? I am
What
ready.
about
Still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I have a sneaky suspicion that he's weak against
Still setting up. It'll take a little more time. What do you
like some bullshit. Okay, let's do that.
Adjusting aim.
Resist. Hey, a gun.
Junpei-kun's poisoned. Watch out for your
We know that this doesn't work. So maybe we slash this thing, actually. When if they're doing like dark attacks, it only makes sense to actually like do like light.
do this. They won't lose. Thank you very much.
Okay, there we go. Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Keep an eye on your health.
Okay, so we know that's a thing. Judgment. Okay. Oh my fucking god, really?
Yukari-chan's been poisoned. Do you have an antidote? Analysis complete.
So it is resistant to everything. And this thing might be weak against dark, I'm guessing.
This is my duty.
This might kill Aegis, but it's fine. Okay.
Hear my prayers.
Okay, what can we get out of this bullcrap?
I appreciate it.
Okay, HP recovered. Nice. God damn it, so many magic barriers. Okay, of course.
Her leader's been knocked down.
Physical barrier.
There's 4 of them. You
Okay,
can
Okay, let's lower their accuracy, actually. I should have started by there, to be honest with you. Okay.
Nice reflexes, Yukari-chan.
Let's go with ice, actually. Just in case. Oh, it is weak to ice. Okay, cool. Oof. That's a physical reflect, actually. Okay, what if we fear everything? Block. Wow.
activate.
Heat wave. I mean, yeah, I guess can take it. Sure. Ouch. We need to raise defense real quick. Sure. Ugh. Okay.
Vegas has taken serious damage. He needs to recover. Thank you very much.
Nice. Oh, he's just gonna be healing out of like every single small critter that there is. Let's go with this then. Mercurius into lower accuracy again. Mega.
Damage inflicted.
Sure.
Activate full automation mode. Maximum output.
That has to do something.
That hit their vitals.
Okay.
What's the plan?
That found. Dude, these things really love putting physical barriers and shit. Resist. Life terrain.
Only 2 left. You've got this.
Okay. There we go.
Enemy down.
Let's go with Cosmic Flare, maybe.
The leader took one out. This is my
Oh, so sturdy.
to do this.
So goddamn sturdy, man. Of course. He's just making the battle way longer than it should. Okay. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Huh.
Pull the trigger.
Can you die already? 22 HP. I feel like it's like percentage based or something. It has to be, for sure. Maybe poison arrow. Maybe that will do it. Okay, cool.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
Oof. Okay. Cyanidine. Sure. Regenerate 3. Is a cyanide is heavy, medium. Do you like a barrier? No, that's never gonna be like useful. Pile assault. Heavy pierce damage to one foe. Ah, there we go. Pile assault.
Is that?
It looked like that one shadow had a bunch of underlings this time. The 4 of them gave up their lives to protect the snake-like shadow. I wonder why they'd be willing to sacrifice themselves. Makes you think a little. There might be a treasure chest up ahead, but I sense an enemy presence there too. If you're worn out from battling, don't push yourself too hard. Take some time to recuperate. Return to the entrance, yeah. Fuck this. Okay, sure.
Good day.
Yeah, requests. Do we have something? Bring back 1 gold medal.
Here are the results.
Life aid. What does that even do? Actually, wait. Hold the phone. What is that even? What is that bullshit? Okay, skill cards. Tempest slash, wait. Life aid. Heal some HP and SP after a victory. This is kind of useful, actually. Wait. Okay. I mean, is regenerate 2 that kind of useful? If, like, I feel like it's way more useful to regenerate, like, SP. Also, let's see. Who can learn Cyodyne? Dominion, Anat. Parvati. Titania. Concentrate. Maybe Titania could use it, actually. Or Mada, even. Okay, wait. Gyrodyne. Okay, so let's read this real quick. Let's check out the requests and see. Opponent chilled. Shrine. Mataru Kaja. That's the skill that we need, actually.
Very well.
Mataru Kaja. Let's see. Mataru Kaja. Do I have that? Wait, I have Mataru Kaja, but this is the same thing?
Good day.
Wait.
Are you accepting a request?
No, this is Mataru Kaja. Not... what the fuck is a Mataru Kaja? God damn it.
Very well.
It's not entirely this. It's kind of sounds similar, but it's not the same, actually.
Oh.
Let's call it quits. Sure. So yeah, I guess this time we can go to Mitsuru or something. Yep, I guess we can.
Morning.
Morning. I heard Kiriju-senpai is coming back today. How is she?
Huh?
I don't know. What should I even say to her? I wouldn't be surprised if she's not up for talking, though. Okay, sure. Class is ended for today. Cool. Well, who can I talk to today? Baby. Baby's available. Oh no. Let's see. Had Mochizuki-kun from class 2F's parents are overseas for work or something. He's rich and he's hot. Unlike my boyfriend. Okay, dude. Wow. Oh yeah, I see Michizuki-kun the new hot real estate. Michigan's the new hot real estate, then. But I hear he's asking out every girl. I'm not really interested if he's not serious about relationships. Oh yeah, I forgot about the scarf dude, actually. Forgot about him for a second. He's kind of important to the plot, maybe. Maybe he is, actually. Okay, where can I go? Meat, veggie, meat. Welcome to the bottomless pits of hunger pangs. Want you to join me? Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go with Suemitsu at the moment. Hey, Suemitsu. Oh, hey, Grain-kun. Wanna grab a bite somewhere? I can hear my stomach crying out with a vengeance. I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the moon persona Dionysus, I don't know. Fuck. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. To be honest, I need to talk to you today. I'm in the spot where we can eat good meat and chat, and I know just the place.
What I'm about to tell you is top secret. This is for your ears only, okay?
Is that the Coronal 7 Spices? Is that what is happening? Are you telling me that deep dark secret? Holy crap.
This world is gonna end soon. All of humanity is gonna be completely wiped out.
Okay, but how do you know that?
But don't worry, we'll be recreating it as a new land for the survivors. Paradise. Well, did that just blow your mind?
I've heard of that before, actually. Yeah, I'm freaking out!
Well, don't wet your pants or anything. I'm trying to eat a hamburger here. But it's alright. I forgive you. In paradise, everyone has wings and perfect figures. And they smell like flowers.
I'm about to smack this motherfucker, actually. He's the embodiment of everything that I hate, actually. He's the embodiment of everything that I hate. It's just... most of the time, it's just... like, most of the time, that's the thing about people being manipulated into a situation, basically. You know, it's like, oh, hey, somebody promised you something in particular. How you're gonna, like, live in some way or the other after the world ends or something. It's like, it's not the first time that a lot of people have done that. It's just like, people sell you the idea of something ending, and it's just like, oh, it didn't end. 2006 happened, and nothing happened. What? What is? What? I became. I goddamn snorted a bunch of Coca-Cola of my nostrils, and I did that for nothing. What? Yeah, that's kind of the thing that really like happens a lot with people. Basically, it's just. That's the thing, when people are vulnerable, that's just like the worst kind of people that kind of like come out to you and they're like, hey, the world is ending, but paradise is coming, so you better expect paradise in the best way possible. Like, good, like, dude, come on. And that's the thing, is like, they just grab very vulnerable people that have nothing to lose, basically, or that they're in a shitty position.
I can finally be reborn into a worthwhile body.
Or you can actually exercise.
But if we don't do something, you'll get left behind when the world ends.
Oh, God.
And I do not want that to happen. So come on, we'll go to paradise together.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, dude.
Don't do it because you're my subject, okay? Do it because we're friends.
Okay, he said the word, but now he's gaslighting me into something. Next thing, he's going to sell me like a smell diffuser or something. I get the feeling Suemitsu considers me a good friend. Like our relationship is stronger. Okay. Level 7.
Okay, so how about this? If we factor in initiation fees, scriptures, and other products,
Dude, it's what I told you!
32,000 yen. You could take out a loan, right?
Oh my god, he's gonna have incense. He's gonna have like a golden bracelet that does everything, that kind of cleanses his soul. That he's gonna have like shoes that are like on the shape of its new savior. Then the next thing is just gonna be like, hey, by the way, with a small payment of 2,000 buccarinos, you can get into this exclusive club of the Not Damned. Wow, okay, sure.
Not to mention, you'll get a discount since I'll be referring you too. You are one lucky guy.
Oh my fucking god. This is everything that I hate. No way I'm paying that.
You what? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying you're dumb, actually.
I just wanted to share eternal happiness with you because I care about your soul.
Yeah, well, I care about my soul, and my soul is telling me don't be that stupid, actually. Don't be that stupid. Do not invest in a pyramid scheme that sells you bullshit that doesn't even work. Anyway.
I have to go repent on your behalf. In the name of faith. Emergency!
Oh, God. I decided to go back to the dorm. Yep. My God.
Welcome back.
Greetings. Mitsuru-san has just returned to the dorm. She looked really tired. She went straight to her room without saying a word. She'll be fine.
Yes.
I hope so. If you want, go ahead. Do whatever. Hello, Mitsuru. Mitsuru's in her room. I wonder if she's okay. I mean, she lost her dad and like and the other crazy dude. So there's something about it. There's something about it. Cool. It's a bank of consoles. It seems that, and there's a new recording. Should I watch the video? Yeah, sure. Watch. Starting playback 10/12/2009, 3 p.m. God damn it, what the fuck is this? It looks like Yukari's room.
Like this, I guess? Welcome. I'll be taking care of you today.
Oh shit, she's getting ready for the, oh god.
Are you ready to order, or do you need a little more time?
Oh, I'm in pain.
It's too bad the school festival got canceled. I already went to all the trouble of putting this on, so maybe I should wear it around the dorm for the day.
So she's just gonna increase morale. I get it, sure.
Sup, Yuka-tan? Hey, does that mean you gotta call me master? What's going on, Takiba? You planning to work at Mitsuru's mansion or something? Forget it.
What the? Okay, sure.
I've been meaning to return this, but now that I look at it, it's a real uniform. Huh. It's not just a costume.
She will be an excellent addition to the future lines of the maiddom.
Oh, I should take a picture before I give this back to Senpai.
Yes, senpai, you sure.
Yukari-chan, are you there?
Hey Fuka, roast her ass! She's dressed up as a maid!
I need your help with something. Sure, one sec. I know. I'll drag Fuka down with me. At least then I won't be alone in the embarrassment.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't drag Fuka along with you! That'd be awful for the main cast of Persona 3 Reload. Sure.
Yukari-chan, those clothes.
Hello, my lady. I dressed up for you. So now that you're my Ojo-sama, I can actually become the people pleaser that I've always wanted to be. So you can order me around. I can get in on force and do everything that you want.
I've got a couple spares if you want to try one on. How about it?
Yeah, well,
Wait! Don't worry. Just hold still.
relax. Don't do it.
It's a little tricky to put on, so it'll be faster if I help. Wait, Yukari-chan?
The recording ends here. Wow. Burp. There's no new recordings. Awesome. Cool. We got some bullshit to go over. We don't know what else is there on the menu. Other than some bullshit. I don't know. The girl looking for a good time. Well, look at you getting all excited over a message. Let's correct the personality of yours. Come see me right away. Oh! Tanaka being the masturbator. Holy crap. Oh, hello, Amanda.
Senpai!
Ah, Blackset. I know you must be busy, but do you have a time to come with me tonight? Seems like Amanda wants to accompany him somewhere. Right now, the temperance arcana may help me grow even more. Should I spend the evening with Amada? Spend time with him.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, I wasn't sure I'll be able to go there alone. I'd like to head over to the Port Island station now, if that's okay with you. Okay, sure.
So then, I took it apart and put it somewhere.
I want to go to a bar called Que Sera Sera. It's down this way.
Motherfucker, are you trying to be an alcoholic in elementary school? Dude, I get that elementary students want to be cool, but like, do you really want to be an alcoholic this soon?
I was thinking of getting Mitsuru-san a gift.
Oh, that's... What kind of gift, actually?
And I heard I might be able to buy what I'm looking for at the bar.
Bitch, what the fuck are you trying to buy in a bar in a back alley? What the shit? There's gotta be some Coca-Cola or something. Like to cheer her up. That you know she has no time to be depressed. She just can snort a bunch of Coca-Cola, a Coke, inside of her nostrils, and she'll be fine.
Hey, what's up with them?
Who knows? What's a kid doing here?
Maybe it's too dangerous, but supposedly it's only open at night.
Sure. Let's check it out. What's the worst that could happen? What are you gonna buy in a back alley? Who knows?
Oh, okay. Is it a bit further down?
Probably.
Now there's little kids running around. Oh, it's become so wholesome here.
What kind of phrase is that, actually? It's becoming wholesome. There's rainbows everywhere. Now the girl next to me wants to be a mom. And suddenly, my pet dog just came back from the lost after we lost him 5 years ago. And he came back with $1 million. That's just how wholesome this whole situation is.
Hey, it's past your bedtime, little boy.
Mommy's waiting for you.
I was joking. She actually wants to be a mommy. Probably. Ignore it. Yeah, I should just ignore it.
Thank you, but I'm all right. If I let it bother me, then it'll never go away. I just want to finish what I came here for.
Okay. What do we got?
This looks like the place.
Yeah, this is the place.
The owner here is really particular about the taste of his drinks. They say he has ingredients you can't normally find. And for one of the cocktails he makes, he uses an extremely rare tea leaf.
Oh, so that's what you want? Okay.
Yes, I've seen Mitsuru-san drinking tea in the lounge.
Oh, so you want her to get some of that coca tea? Yeah, I get you, totally.
So when I was thinking of a gift that would make her happy, this is what came to mind.
Yeah, sure.
I hope the bar owner is willing to share some of it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's like, I don't know why a kid is trying to get, like, her friend addicted to some tea or something, but, like, yeah, whatever. I mean, who am I to judge or something?
Well, he looked scary, but at least he agreed to sell it to us in the end.
Sure.
Boy, I'm glad that worked out. I can't wait to give this to Mitsuru-san.
Yeah, she'll get real cheered up, actually. She will have her eyes wide open. She will be active in no time, actually.
With everything that happened, I'm sure she's been having a hard time.
Yeah, don't tell me about it, yeah.
It's sad and painful to be in a home knowing that you'll never see a loved one there with you again.
Yeah, well, there's alcohol, there's abusive relationships, and then there's people who hate you and they do everything they can to put you down. But hey, there's like nice tea.
So, I'm hoping this makes things more pleasant for her, at least while she's at the dorm.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Although, it is Mitsuru-san we're talking about, so I'm sure she'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
I just
Probably.
thought it would be nice if she was able to think about things over a delicious cup of tea.
How kind of you. I'm sure she'll like it. Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I feel a lot better hearing you say that.
Yeah.
I thought about it a lot, and this is the best I could come up with.
Yeah.
We should head back before it gets too late.
Too late. Too late to apologize. What's wrong?
Nah, it's nothing.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, well, whatever.
Thanks for joining me today, Senpai.
Thanks for actually bringing me in the at the back alley. I'm surprised that you're the kind of guy that actually knows about this shit. By the time you become my age, you will be able to run your own little gang of precious little boys.
And sorry for making you worry about all that stuff.
Don't worry about it. At least, I mean, she'll be happier or something.
We haven't really talked properly since what happened to Aragaki-san.
Sure.
I keep thinking about the last thing he said to me.
What did he say?
I have to live for myself. But how exactly do I do that?
You'll figure things out. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's something that even me, sometimes I have a hard time trying to, like, have that kind of mentality, basically. It's just like, you sometimes don't know if you should just follow what everyone else is saying just for the sake of not getting in trouble with shit, actually. And it's like, most of the time, the only reason why you do that is because you don't want to ruin your life in the process. You don't want to summon hell upon you. And then there's this philosopher, right? That I forget his name. He had a loose eye or something, but he was like, I think it was Sartre, maybe. But he was like, hell is other people, right? the only way that you can actually live a fulfilling life is if you actually stop inviting hell into your life, right? Which that means most of the time the only way that you can actually live in the most precious way possible, in the most fulfilling way possible, is for you to actually think of yourself, live for yourself, for your own sake, for your own reasons, for your own motives, basically. Because the moment that you actually start agreeing with everything outside of your reality, basically, it's just you invite hell upon your life. You invite people that don't give a shit about you and they just want to be right about something, basically. And it's just like, at that point, the only thing that you have to do is just basically be like, hey, actually, you know what? Trying to find purpose in life is difficult, and it's a persistent exercise. It's not something that you just figure out one morning or another. There are times where you actually have to care about things, and then there's times where you kind of have to stop caring about shit. And it's like, oh, actually, well, yeah, I guess I just don't care anymore. Or like, I realize that I've been stupid, or this person has been stupid, or there's people who are absolutely stupid, or that they're malicious and they're just out there to trying to live their own way of life. And again, it's like, it's okay if they live their own way of life, but if you invite a way of life that is different from you, you're just inviting hell upon you. And that's when the whole thing about having people that don't really matter in your life is just becomes poison altogether. It just becomes like a big problem. It just becomes like a persistent battle against things that you disagree with, and you're just living triggered 24/7 at that point. So in all irony, the only thing that you can actually do is just kind of like make some logic out of yourself as the individual. And sure, even though that you have your own standards of living and how life should be, try to reflect over the situation that you're in, and try to reflect as to why things are okay, and if things are okay fighting for, instead of actually like trying to like portray to a kind of an idea that doesn't really matter to you in the end, basically. Hell, it may even affect you if you agree with something that kind of affects you at that point, basically. So that's literally what it means to live for yourself, basically. It means you have to figure out as you go. There's no definitive answer, and you as an individual, the only way that you can actually find any kind of sensible peace within yourself and within like and with the outside, the only way that you can actually reach peace with yourself is figuring out what you are within yourself, and try to be like, is this okay? Is this not? Is this affecting me? Is it not? If it's not affecting me, should I get involved? And if I'm involved, should I just ignore it and just be like, hey, just who cares, right? It's nothing to, I don't want to fuck with it, so therefore it's not my problem, right? It's a problem that exists in the world, and it's not my problem. I should not invite problems into my life, you know? So yeah, there you go, Amara. That's a good life that Aragaki-kun left to you. Figure shit out, try to live to your own self, and don't get other people into the mix if it brings hell upon you. Because at that point, there's gonna be fuckers who are just going to be sitting in the back line, having a little bit of a smirk, waiting for you to be weak and vulnerable so they can sell you shit and tell you, hey, here's a golden bracelet that is 2,000 buccarinos, but will cleanse your soul and you will be at peace. Because that happens every time. That happens with everything. There's people who sell you shit, ideas. Like, there's people who sell you so many stupid ideas to you. In every side of the world. In every side of the world that you're living in. there's stupid ideas where they just don't matter to you. And sometimes it's just one of those things that just doesn't really matter in the end. It doesn't, because it affects your life, and you start living for the sake of others because of it. So you know what? That's a lesson for you, little Amada-kun. Just don't fuck with hell. Hell is other people, right? Even the people that you like or dislike, they can all become hell at certain situations, at certain circumstances. So you have to figure out which one will be hell for you. After that happens, just be like, hey, I don't need to invite hell upon my life. I don't need to invite like even ideas of heavenly, like utopia or dystopia or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't want to invite those ideas into my life. You know what I want to invite? I want to invite some fat booty bitches. Thumbs up.
I wasn't sure where to start, but I've been trying all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Things that the old me would have never considered.
Yeah.
Like hanging out with my friends at school, reading manga, and even watching TV.
Yeah, sure.
I'm also trying to make an effort to talk to people in the dorm more. Mitsuru-san helped me with my homework the other day. And I even beat Junpei-san in a video game. Oh, I also ate snacks with Yukari-san and the others, and Aige-san helped me feed Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I realized that little things like this can really make life enjoyable.
Yeah, but it's like, again, here's another thing that kind of makes... Oops, sorry about that. Burp. Here's another thing that kind of like makes a little bit weird sense, basically. It's like a lot of media that is like this, they are telling you, hey, try to enjoy life by trying new things, talking to new people, do everything. And you're like, okay, yeah, sure. That's nice. That's totally nice. But there's also like sometimes it's inevitable. Sometimes you cannot, even though that is like the idea for you to get like doing different things. I think what a lot of like games and media kind of like fail to kind of like convey is that sure, there are options, but there are preferences to go from, and it's like the only way that you can actually figure out that you are allowed to have preferences and that you are allowed to have a way of life is to feel comfortable within one situation that you actually think, hey, this is great, actually. You know, I want to do this again. And just be like, hey, okay, sure, playing video games with Junpei. Okay, let's, you know what, next week we go to like a LAN party with like a bunch of sweaty dudes playing Smash Bros and yelling, beat his ass! Ooh, show him what it feels to be a goddamn homeless or something. I don't know, like show him something. And it's like, that is the thing about like life in particular. Like sometimes the brain, even though that it can glorify a lot of these things, at moments it's not eternal. Basically, nothing is eternal, even within yourself. There's going to be moments where there's going to be precious. There's going to be absolutely precious moments, but there's going to be a point where those things are going to end, and then you start going around, and you're going to be like, hey, I need to do exactly the same thing that I needed to do back then, which was exploring and so on. And a lot of people come into that kind of sense of regret where it's like, I wish that I did this other thing and this other thing and this other thing. Oh no, I have wasted my life playing Smash Bros. Oh no. And it's like, dude, you enjoyed playing Smash Bros with a bunch of homies. You enjoyed that. You felt the hype. You felt the dopamine of beating another guy's ass with a stick and just being like, wombo combo, get his ass, eat shit and dick and everything. It's like, that was the enjoyable part. And that was an experience that you kind of have to like be reminiscent about and be like, hey, that was great. Now I need to find something new. It's not that you wasted time. You had a good time, and that's all there is to it. You had a nice time. You had a great time playing League of Legends. You had a grand old time playing League of Legends, and maybe you feel stuck, so maybe it's time for you to try High Guard or something. I don't fucking know. Just try new games, try new shit. And it's like, sometimes the only way that you can actually stop being depressed is just consider that there was some level of enjoyment out of something. There was some level of enjoyment that you went through, basically. You had your own piece of heaven if you didn't have any reason to get out of like a place at a particular time. Because there was literally no reason for you to move. You were in a pleasant dream every day if you didn't have to think about being in other places. If you were not thinking that back then and you were enjoying things and life and everything back then, there's no reason to regret feeling that you missed out on something. There's literally no reason to feel any kind of regret, no reason to feel any kind of like stupid bullshit like guilt over yourself because like you kind of didn't like feel like you did what you needed to do because you enjoyed it. You enjoyed life at that point, right? It's like you had the moment at that time. You didn't have to live every day just being like carpe diem, enjoy the moment, seize the time, whatever the fuck. There's a bunch of like Greek slogans to make you think that you need to seize the day or some bullshit. And it's like, okay, yeah, sure, but like you lived your life in a good way because you had happy times at those times. So if you had happy times at those times, just accept that they were happy times. Just accept that they were like the greatest moments of your life because you didn't think of doing anything else. And it's like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I should have invested. I should have fucking invested when I was in the womb of my own mother. Holy fucking shit! I'm gonna kick my mother in the womb for not investing in that. And it's like, that is the funniest thing ever. That is like the funniest shit ever because there's adults right now going and being bitter about things that they couldn't have control over back then and complaining about shit like that doesn't even make sense because they weren't even here to begin with. And it's like, why do you even complain about shit that is not where you weren't even in that position? Why even bitter your life over that kind of bullshit? Yeah, there's terrible shit happening right now. Right now is the moment that you need to do something in order for you to actually experience life a little bit better. But yet, the only thing that they keep saying is like, oh, I should have invested in Bitcoin. I should have invested in Apple. I should have done this. I should have done that. I should. And it's like, it's a recipe for misery and despair. That is like the perfect recipe for misery and despair. And I tell you this is the fucking, this is coming from me from being in that headspace. And it's like, yeah, there was great times and I slacked off. I slept 11 hours a day back then. I played League of Legends 24/7. I like motherfucking like, I didn't have my own room back then, but which was out of my control. I didn't feel like I needed my own room, but then eventually I got it and it's fine. So it's like, you know, there's literally no reason for you to be feeling like that. There's literally no fucking reason for people to be regretting things that are out of their control or that they didn't choose to make a change because it was too comfortable. The only thing that we have at the moment is what is going on and what may happen, basically. And you know what? Sometimes it's really silly to worry about what may or may not happen. The only thing you can do is just be like, hey, there's some bullshit happening. Let's tackle that bullshit that is happening. And go from there. Sure. Anyway, this has been the grim rant of the day.
Well, that's what I've learned so far.
Yeah, sure. That's more than enough. Keep it up. Invite me next time.
Of course. Let's go get ramen together again one of these days.
Yeah, sure.
It was so delicious the last time we had it. You know, I've noticed other people in the dorm talk about you a lot. Everyone seems to be really happy when they do too.
Yeah, sure.
The hard battles continue, but we're still able to keep going.
Yep.
And it's because we all know when we come back, they'll always be there for us.
Not always, but sure. That'd be nice if it were true, actually.
I'm sure it is. It's not just that you're the leader during our battles. I feel like you're always looking after us and making sure we're okay too.
Yeah, sure.
I want to be more like you, Senpai. I want to continue learning from your example. That's okay, right?
And that's the thing about having someone above you, basically. That you look above to someone. Having a role model is okay until it isn't. Basically. That's the funny part. It's like, you can depend on people as much as you can, but there's a time where there's kind of like a route that you kind of have to split over, and you stop trying to become another person, and you kind of become yourself. So, yeah, that's the thing, really. And it's like, is it a terrible thing to have that kind of role model? It's like, it's kind of part of nature to begin with, right? It's like, it's unavoidable, basically, in some ways or the other, because, oh, give me a second. Sorry about that. Okay, sure. But yeah, there's like some point where you're just like, man, like, the moment that it's part of our nature, it's part of like the human nature in some way or the other, because like everyone that is born at this point, they had a mother and a father. They had role models altogether. Or there weren't any, and if there weren't any role models at the beginning, the role models that had to be somewhere, because they had to learn out of like the existence of the human universe, and in that sense, basically. And it's like, is it bad to look up to people? And it's like, no, because it's part of it. It's part within our nature to say that you must be yourself and be detached from every single individual out there. Well, that's impossible, basically. That's literally impossible. That's like, society would not exist if that was the case, basically. We wouldn't be living in cities. That wouldn't just, we just wouldn't have collaboration. We wouldn't have any kind of like interrelationships. There wouldn't be any kind of deal. So it's okay to rely on others and be dependable and everything, but one also kind of has to realize that it's like, it's okay to do it until it isn't. Until there's a route in which you want to pursue that is different from the idealistic person that you're following for, basically. Like, there's a certain point in which you actually become someone that has a different mindset of another one, even although that you are following a certain mindset. It just eventually becomes its own thing, basically. So it's weird, basically. it's a moment of realization that whenever you want to become an individual, that's the moment where you actually like start making your own decisions and start saying, yeah, this is something you want to say or you don't want to say, basically. So it's difficult most of the time, but it's because if you rely too much over what other people have to say, you will never have your own opinion and you will never have your own like resilience yourself, and the resilience of others will become your resilience, and then you become like a little bit of a parasite at that point, basically. But yeah, that's the thing. It's just kind of important to kind of like there is a moment in time where you actually have to split yourself from what you think is the right thing within a society and just be like, yeah, but like even within their logic they're kind of wrong, or there's a reason why this exists and why there's a reason this doesn't exist, or why there's a reason this is like in this kind of situation, basically. So it just becomes weird, basically. It's just becomes like a silly type of thing where, and like a compilation of attitudes, and it just kind of becomes this kind of idea that is like, there is a moment in time where you as a person, you kind of have to be like, you just cannot follow your role model eternally, basically. You cannot look like, for example, I'll give you like a perfect example of this. There's streamers out there who have their own personalities and their audiences have their own kind of humor, basically. There's a moment in time where you as an individual, you kind of have to split from that type of idea, even although that you know all the jokes about everything. Because it's like, okay, if you want to be part of yourself, what are you gonna do, basically? What exactly is your air? What is your ambience? What is exactly you as an individual? What exactly are you made of? Are you made out of like a symbiotic relationship that you had with like this kind of society and you only repeat the same things that other people say? Or are you actually going over something that is a little bit different and you're doing your own thing? Maybe you bring along a little bit of your humor that was back then, but it's not exactly the same, basically. And I was like, yeah, well, it's not exactly the same. I would even go as far to say that it's just a teeny it might be too different, but if you're trying to do your own thing, most likely you will have a different thinking set other than other people, basically. And it's like, sometimes it's hard to accept that, basically. That is like, whenever you're actually trying to like figure out something about yourself, it's like, yeah, well, I cannot be like motherfucking like babied over like what my humor is supposed to be all the time. I just can't. I just have my own. If I find something funny that other people don't find funny, that's just a me thing, and that's just it, basically. And that's the difficult part of it. Sometimes the more the merrier is not always the true, basically, because it's like you can be a people pleaser and just be like, hey, this is great, I'm just gonna repeat the same meme over and over again. Absolute cinema. I'm fucking retarded. I mean, I'm motherfucking mentally handicapped. I'm gonna say cinema every single time that there's a corner, and I will continue to say that. And it's like, sure, cool. I find gachi funny. And I sometimes make wrong door jokes all the time. But it's just like, it's a me thing. There's people who I see the absolute cinema thing and it's like, sure, cool, whatever, do your own thing. Awesome. It's like, it's kind of weird, actually. as a person, you kind of have to realize that that's just something that happens. Basically, it's just developing character means that there's gonna be jokes that you're not gonna find funny. There's gonna be situations that you're not gonna find funny. There's gonna be situations in which you think that this is wrong, or that this is right, or this is done in an incorrect way, and that's just part of character. Basically, it is just one of those things where it doesn't really, you don't have that fear of being in the right or wrong side of history. Basically, you're just like, I have my own opinion. I'm not going to have every exact opinion of the hive mind, and that's it. That's important sometimes for you to have a competent mentality, basically, for you to have character within yourself, for you to have sturdiness, resilience, for you to overcome problems, for you to kind of stop being babied by this mass like hive mind of like behaving in this or that particular way. It is important to kind of have that criteria within yourself and be like, you know, the way of life that I kind of envision is somewhere in between this and this. And you know what? Sometimes I just have to build it myself. There's gonna be people who are just going to say everything in one chorus in particular. And there's gonna be another side that is going to sing the same chorus as well. They're going to sing to different songs, and they're just going to go along with it because it gives them the most benefit to keep saying the same things. Doesn't mean that they're in the realm of absolute righteousness. More often than not, it's just a momentary interest that a group can have, or like an individual can have, that has the keys of the kingdom. Basically, it's just a momentary. It's a momentary army that can push forward and say, "Hey, this is correct because I agree with this person 100%. So therefore, I will keep enforcing this shit to stop this or continue this." And whoo, wow, okay, sure. And it's like, it just becomes that kind of game where it's like, nowadays people just want to belong to something because they don't want to be wrong about something, basically. And it's a fear that we live through our life, because it's like there can be consequences that are like too harsh, and it's like, oh, I'm wrong about something. Oh God, I hope that I don't get shot or something. And it's like, well, that's the interesting part about like how freedom can really bloom if being maybe wrong momentarily doesn't fuck your entire life over. Basically, it's like, I feel like that is kind of important sometimes as well. That is like when people get a little bit too far ahead and they're like too high on something, and they think that there's gonna be like some kind of like level of like deep consequence over something. It's like the only thing that you can be like is just be like, hey, maybe try to control yourself, or like maybe try to control the mind over like where you're being carried over, and just try to think for yourself. And it's like, is there a benefit for me to actually keep doing this that I'm doing? And it's like, yeah, sure. I mean, there's some benefit, sure. Or am I sacrificing myself for no reason on things that I actually don't necessarily 100% agree with, and I'm just getting carried away? And it's like, there's gonna be people who are gonna get carried away all the time, because they just don't have the character or their own critical thinking that is like, yeah, well, no, it's just I want to be right about something. And that is a problem, basically. Yeah, that's why I feel like a lot of the times nowadays in the era of the attention economy, it's kind of becomes really, it kind of becomes this kind of like thing where like a lot of the viewers that are like following along, they are like the emissor of the message just becomes the absolute rule of a particular opinion at a particular given time, and it doesn't encourage any kind of different opinion because like it's just the attention economy at that point, basically. And it's like, oh, if you actually give your own audience their own minds, sometimes that will affect you and that will make you miserable sometimes. I was like, yeah, that's the thing, really. It's just that is just not encouraged altogether. It's kind of like the consequences that we're living in, where there's people who make it a career and they are kind of heavily encouraged to kind of like follow these bricks and structures of a building in particular, and just follow that in particular, and just be like, hey, this brick in particular is just keep repeating the same brick at a given time, and we'll get more audience. Go. And it just becomes, sometimes it just becomes this, it will continue to create a building that eventually will collapse, because people, even though that they may agree with some things, there's going to be people who are going to abuse that type of attitude of having too many people around, and they just are like, okay, suddenly it is not within my own interest to continue following this kind of like mental interest, because I'm just not going to get any benefits. I'm just following around to feel like I'm not missing out. There's no personal benefit to me, so why should I be so emotionally invested in something that isn't benefiting me whatsoever? So that's the biggest thing that there is, basically. It's just role models are important until there isn't, until they aren't, and there just isn't like any kind of like boundary which you can be like, hey, there's something that I kind of disagree with, or like, or they sometimes just become a punching bag, and it just becomes kind of like a joke that just keeps on giving or something. And that's a sad part of like the attention economy that we live altogether, basically. It's just most of the times there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, we're gonna say things, do things, retract things, and say things in a particular way to be like, hey, I got attention, or like, oh, I got a reaction out of this, oh, I am in the right side of history, or this guy's in the wrong side of history, oh, look at that joke, let's joke about it, or something. And it just becomes this kind of deal where it's like, the attention economy is just like this, basically. It's a perpetual state of combat that it's unavoidable, it's necessary, and the only way that for you to have a fight back is to have your own opinion about something, basically. You have your own strength, have your own type of mentality about something, your own philosophy about something, and be like, yeah, no, it's like there's some level in which you kind of have to figure out what is a fine line, what is a perfect line, what makes sense within your reality, and what doesn't make sense of their reality, or what doesn't make sense of their viewpoints, or so on. But it's a necessary, in a sense, I would argue that it's kind of like a necessary evil to some degree. And it is an evil to begin with. But yeah, it's kind of like the consequence of being human and being individualistic to some degree, basically. That's the consequence of having the freedom of like free will. Well, some level of free will to begin with, but that is the consequence. That is the price of it sometimes. So yeah.
Anyways, sorry that all took so long. The night air is getting chilly. Shall we go back home?
Yep. I'll listen to what Amanda had been up to as we went back to the dorm. I felt like my charm has improved after witnessing Amada's thoughtfulness towards Mitsuru. Can you stop giving me stats now? God fucking damn it. Oh my fucking god, wow. I can hear people talking. Hey, have you talked to the new transfer student yet? Isn't he handsome?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I have. Michizuki-kun, right? He's so sweet and dreamy. Also, he looks rich. We're rich! Okay. I'm going for him real this time. For real this time. Now that's not fair. I called dibs. God, it's starting to smell like fish in here. Oh, God. Some hoes. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Speaking about fish, hello, Yukari. How are you doing? Why are you always facing that? Okay, sure. What are you? Okay, okay, let's see. Social link. Classmate Fuka. Yukari. Gourmet King. Girlfriend, old couple. I guess I can go with Fuka or something. I was like, yeah, that's the thing about, like, my mentality is just like, I feel like because my life has been like so bombarded with so many different opinions in some way, I've kind of come into the conclusion that it's like, yeah, there's like a life philosophy about certain regions, and some of them make sense. A lot of them are really contradicting. And it's like me trying to be a people pleaser hasn't really like benefited everything whatsoever. So it's kind of like, what is the right balance between all those things where everything is welcomed? Well, not everything is welcome. Where everything is comfortable enough for people to actually not go crazy about some shit that doesn't even exist. I was like, I don't know, just bad booty bitches. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, in some way, it's just kind of like the approach that I have is just kind of like a more natural way of things, basically, where it's just like the human nature kind of goes a long way, where it's just like, well, what is the most natural thing to have a reaction towards something? And it's like, yeah, well, that is a natural reaction. Okay, that's not a natural reaction. And it's like, if it's outside of the natural reaction, let's do some kind of logic out of that natural reaction and be like, okay, what was the response against this? What was the continuation? Was there some kind of like rule abiding? Was there fear involved? Was there like complacency? Was there nihilism? Was there like, I don't know, was there some seek of deeper knowledge? Was there some kind of like curiosity? Was there some kind of level of like the collectiveness of things or the individualistic side of things? Which one was it? And it's like trying to understand the mindset of like what is a person insecure about something trying to do, and what is it trying to portray? And it's like, yeah, it's like it's to find the fine balance between what is the reasonable stance towards something and what is the antagonizing statement about that particular thing. What is the main objective of seeking any form of strength? Was it worth it to pursue strength in this way, or was there something inherently wrong about this, or was there justification? Was there not justification? And it's like, if it's not justified, then what do you do at that point, basically? So it's like, just to kind of come into the terms of things is just kind of important to kind of like find a fine line of balance between both of those things, both statements about something, and just be like, okay, so grand scheme of things, individualistic. Yeah. I was like, yeah, in some way, it just kind of like, you kind of like understand that it's like, it just takes work to find a balance between you and society and the individualistic standpoint, basically. It just becomes hard, and it's like if the collective becomes your life, it's just, you kind of lose yourself amongst the collective, and you just become like an answering machine at that point, basically. So yeah, it's like you cannot do that, or you cannot be an answering machine the same way that you cannot be absolutely isolated from everything. So it's a balance between those things, basically. Hey, Blancoon, are you free right now? Those kids had the race and they said they want to talk to us. Hey, White Rider. That's okay, I'll go call them over, Ben. Wonder how they did. Now I'm getting nervous.
Coach and a boyfriend.
God damn it, the Rizzler. The Rizzler's back.
Coach, we raced them all one-on-one, and 2 of us actually won. That means we tied the 6th graders. Can you believe it? They said they're gonna let us use the schoolyard now, and they want to be friends with us. They think we're pretty fast for 4th graders and told us we should play together sometime.
Oh, you guys! I never had a doubt. I know how hard you all worked.
Wow, thanks. Big sis.
You don't have to call me that if you don't want to. Auntie Yuko is fine.
1, 2, 3. Good luck with your boyfriend.
They called you my boyfriend till the very end.
Want to make that true? Oh my god!
Oh, okay. Wait, huh?
Oh my god.
Hey, don't laugh. Joking like that is bad for my heart. Oh, you really got me. Saying something like that out of nowhere.
Oh wow, okay.
You know what this feels like? The end of some cheesy high school drama series. Like the kids have left the nest.
Are you sad?
Now that it's suddenly so quiet. Yeah, a little. Although it was pretty tough at the beginning. Teaching those kids how to race. It was pretty fun. They looked so happy every time they got faster. And it made me happy too. That feeling of wanting to help them just kept growing bigger and bigger. You know, this might have been the first time I really put my heart into something. And it's not that I've been slacking off as a team manager, but maybe helping and teaching people is more of my thing. Kinda made me think about the things I should do for my future, I mean. Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank you. Maybe we should throw a little party, you know, to celebrate our first attempt at coaching.
Let's do it. Yeah, sure.
Yay! Oh, I can't wait. Now where should we have the party at?
Your room,
Kinda want it to be somewhat fancy. I'll look around for a place.
sure. Yuko's full of enthusiasm. I feel like our relationship has grown. Cool. Okay, cool.
I didn't have much confidence at the beginning. So you being here with me was really... Well, let's talk about that next time. We'll have plenty of time at the party. Shall we head home?
Let's head home, bitch. I left school with Yuko. Yeah, sure.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. Okay, sure. But yeah, I guess it's like with all the rant that I went through, it's just like, yeah, finding a fine balance between things, but at the same time, it's just like, But however, balance is good. However, when flames start going up your ass and the demon is knocking on your door, don't invite more flames. Invite a glass of water to get things down. So it's kind of like that basically. It's just, you think like that is the consequences of having too much of a collective mindset, because it's like it just becomes that kind of deal where it's just like, yeah, you can promise like the entire world, you can promise the moon, the stars, and everything to like a bunch of people and say like, hey, this is how it's supposed to be. But it's like, it just gets to that point where like, if the flames get too big, it just becomes like a personal hell for the individual that is even saying something. So it's like, it's kind of like an important part to kind of have that type of idea where it's just like, kind of like give people the tools to have some kind of weight within themselves, but also at the same time be like, hey, I mean, I see you as an individual, right? I see you as the individual that can do something about amongst themselves and is capable of doing things for their own benefit in some way or the other, basically. And it's like, in order for you to become the individual, for you to build yourself up, you kind of need to build those skills within you instead of starting looking for the looking for even further role models, because I know for a fact that looking for more role models just makes you think that the work is going to get outside of your body and all the work is going to get split up, when in reality it's just like, yeah, nothing is constructed within you, basically. It just becomes a persistent struggle between like, okay, pushing the work towards another individual, in which it just becomes impossible to kind of have any kind of like pleasant harmony within yourself, basically. So it's kind of important to kind of keep that in mind and keep that type of deal where it's just like, okay, keep some peace and harmony within yourself to get things going and get cooperation, get collaboration, get everything going, but not to the point where it just becomes like inviting hell for everything and everyone, basically. Because that's the thing about collectively watching and asking for other people to be like, hey, this is cool, let's throw more fire at it. It's like, yeah, it's a really strong fire that can burn a lot of things, but you're not gonna be able to get something done if there's flames all the time. So that's another thing, basically. Can I help you? Let's go to Tertius. Okay. So yeah, it's finding a fine balance between both things is kind of important. Being selfish is kind of important as well. Being selfish. Oh wait. Okay, wait. 168. Cool. But it's like, again, it's like, it's important to be considerate, but not to the point where Inferno swallows you deep because of it. So at that point, you kind of become selfish and you just kind of like close the door on hell itself. So yeah, it's weird, actually. It's weird. It's a constant battle between the individual and the collective, basically. That is important to kind of have a persistent stance against things that should be out of like the ruling of human decency, which is like just, I don't know, just avoid violent things, avoid bloodthirsty like struggle, because it doesn't benefit anyone, basically. It just doesn't at all. It's just an absolute round for ashes and destruction at that point, basically. So yeah, that's really the thing. It's just, if one persists with that type of attitude, nothing good will eventually come out of it. Nothing good will come. I mean, yeah, you like again, if you stab something and slash something, it's just going to become weak and vulnerable, and that's just a thing. And depending on who you ask, that's a good thing that there are people who become weak and vulnerable. But for me, within the stance where I care about the individual to be able to exert its own free will as deeply as possible within their own human reality, it is kind of important to kind of have that sense of freedom for them to fulfill their own deep desires and nature in a respectful and a fun way as well, because having fun in life is also kind of important as well. So like being not stressed is kind of important actually. So yeah, it's like being not stressed will make your life be longer, and for me to kind of care about the individual, you kind of do have to be like persistent with that kind of attitude towards caring about what the individual is a part of. And the individual is this player, this being that is interact within itself and within its collective society, and the rules that they must abide and they must play towards that kind of game. It's something beyond, and again, it's like it's something beyond what is understood, basically, because like you can, because again, it's like I've said this before, where it's like every single human being is bound by a matter of circumstance at a particular given time, right? They're bound by the needs, the necessity, the emotional bonds that they have with the people that they care about, that they have grown with bonds of like things that they grew up with, and all those bonds are important to like keep alive, because again, for the individual, for them to take care of those bonds in one shape or the other, they kind of have to defend them. They can't. It is a matter of survival for them, for the individual, for them to actually have any kind of like leverage for them. And it's like, due to this fact, it is important to not necessarily be like cuddly and be like, let me accommodate you to your deepest needs, but be like, hey, so you cannot get you cannot get a sense of utopia out of, like, you cannot give them utopia, but give them something that where they can actually be willing to live and keep playing. They can find themselves some kind of sense within this world, other than the fact that it's just like that, just giving them material goods where they can actually just continue being kind of like a parasitic like follower of something that doesn't necessarily benefit them or not, but rather a momentary like carry-away of a parasitic relationship with ideas that they don't necessarily agree with, basically. So it's kind of like that, basically. It's rather important to have a persistent attitude towards that balance between that relationship, like having that understanding that relationship between the individual and the collective is the important part about all that is fulfilling in life, basically. And if the objective is to have an intense and fulfilling way of life, then it is important to consider all those things, basically. It is to be considerate of these things. It is important to be considerate of these things, actually. And the again, it's a game within temptation, within desire, within wishes, within dreams, within everything. And the relationship with the absolute is something that sometimes is impossible because of the amount of dedication that one must put towards the mental effort of something. Like no man or woman is gonna have the mental energy to process all of these thoughts all together. They're just not gonna have the time. What they will have the time for is understanding simple concepts like safety, security, and money. And those are simple things that a lot of people kind of have agreed with, because it's a simplistic way in they can develop themselves, basically. So due to that fact, it is a complex setting that can only be dealt with in a patient and peaceful, well, I shouldn't say peaceful, but harmonious like perspective, basically. That's the only way that you can actually find any kind of like any sense of meaning in that setting, basically.
Enemy defeated. You're doing great, Kazori-chan. You can hit me? I just went down. This is bad. I got my second wind, as they say. Follow up. Ready to
Boom. Cool.
been destroyed.
Shuffle time. Okay. Boop, boop. So yeah, it is that type of deal, basically. It's just,
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
it's
The tallest building in the world is
it's something complex, and it's rather easy to just invite the flames of hell by saying something that is outrageous, basically. That is just the simplest way that you can actually do things, basically. And that's the way that people keep doing it in some way or the other, basically. Because it's easy. Doesn't make it doesn't make it right, but it's rather easy to do so. Okay.
Let's do the same thing for our next. Oh, there's a treasure chest.
But yeah, I mean, that's why I kind of like try to take it simple. To just be like, hey, you know what I care about? You know what I care about? Fat booty bitches. That's the only thing. Really, it's just that, basically. Fat booty bitches. On 3D, 2D, I don't fucking know. Like just give me the fat booty bitches. Yeah, just that, basically. I mean, I'm just saying, basically. Jesus Christ. God. Okay, cool. Okay.
But don't be careless. That's an enemy down.
Darkness. Cool. Done and dusted, of course. Why not like that? Oh wait, I'm just here for a cat, right? Yeah, I think I am. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the last one. Target destroyed. That's it.
Okay, cool.
Good job, everyone.
Amrita soda, basically.
That shadow looks way too.
I was like, yeah, that is the thing sometimes that I kind of like. I've become a little bit more self-aware of myself. Where it's just like, hey, like, maybe I think too much about fat booty bitches, basically. Maybe I do.
Go up those stairs.
Like, I'm a weeb that enjoys fat booty bitches. Like,
Awaiting order.
that's the thing. Like,
Shadow sighted. Initial
oh my fucking god. Like,
It'd be easy to lose.
there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, hey, fat booty bitches, but like,
It's all glitter and shiny.
I don't agree with you, and it's gonna be like, oh fuck, okay, sure. You just have to ignore and just be like, hey, you know what? Sure.
They don't seem very strong.
Whatever you say, and just be like, you cannot change their mind. They're just gonna continue being within their own perspective of mentality, and they will see whatever the hell people will want to see at that point. And it's just like, it's unavoidable. You just cannot avoid what another brain conclusion has come to, except the point where you kind of have to defend yourself, in which case it's like, yeah, you kind of have to be like, yeah, I mean, if that is the game that they might be playing, or it's just a circumstantial reaction towards that particular setting, it's just kind of important to kind of stand your ground again and just be like, no, this is the most important thing, basically. It's just the perspective. This perspective is the most important, basically. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, just, I don't know, I just like women. That's one of my purpose of living, actually. Women is, I'm okay, legitimately, like, I'm not gonna say that women are kind of like the reason for my existence, but at some point, I kind of realized that it's like, when I look at the Venus in a painting, and I see a chunky tummy, a breedable Venus, whatever the hell, I just go like, hey, that's pretty good, actually. And I just went like, you know, that's within the reality of the human nature, that's kind of hot. So you know what? I mean, I'm gonna smash a Venus. Okay, she's kind of redhead. Okay, well, she's even more breedable, which is kind of like interesting. So it's kind of like that's kind of the thing, basically, where it's where like
I'm still setting up.
that's the thing, basically. You know, it's like that's the core of human essence. You know, it's like, it is the core of our own existence in some shape or form. Oh wait, why the fuck am I on Junpei?
That's 3 at once. Amazing, Junpei-kun.
I was like, yeah, I mean, that is a purpose of living. Sometimes that's good enough. It's not. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's like superficial or something. It's just like, hey, actually, you know, throughout history, art has been a reflection over what humanity has desired the most, basically. And you know what's the most persistent thing that has been persistent within our own human reality? Fat booty bitches. Booba. The coitus maximus. That's just what it is, basically. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's just what it is, basically. It's just, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of important in some way or the other, because I mean, that's the most human thing that I can think of. I mean, sure.
Leader took one out. One more. That's the last one. Target destroyed. Not about dozen. No shadows
No shadows detected. Oh, yeah, it's like if you think about it, that's just like a reflection over what the idea of like what the human brain is like. It's just like, hey, you see an anime figurine, you're like, hey, that's kind of good. I want to put it in a jar and just fill it with mayonnaise. That's just the thing that happens. Hey, cool. Come. Evada is okay, sure. We take that. Ow, ow.
Stairs located. All systems are go.
Do you believe in fortune telling? Is it even accurate? I do find it interesting.
The fortune telling is weird, actually. You know, okay, this is gonna be another thing that I kind of like this about Persona in particular. It's kind of like combining a little bit with psychology and mysticism, and combining the idea of like what psychological impact it has within the mind itself to have this idea of power within itself and the harmony that it creates for creating this type of setting. And it's like, what is the power of the mind if that involves the amount of mysticism that can actually give the strength towards the user to have this kind of like willpower and strength to overcome any obstacle in the process, basically. And that is the relationship that Persona has within the how do I put it? That is the relationship that Persona has with the player, basically. It's just like the idea of mysticism is what sometimes pushes humans forward as well. Where it's just like, in some way or the other, they are kind of like ritualistic objects that can push individuals towards their objectives, basically. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that is a thing. That is a thing that is very real, that really happens with what they have at hand, basically. What are your tools for coexisting within the environment? What are the tools that kind of give you that type of idea? It's like, yeah, that is so cool, basically. Okay, like maybe some dude is going to look at meaning out of like the Devil Arcana because he's a salesman, and he's like, hey, I know what kind of hell people are. I was molded by it. I may even be president of a sales company, and due to this, I know what it feels to be the devil incarnate within this reality of humanity, and I get some meaning out of it, and that gives me sometimes some shape or form of strength to keep forward, even though that it may be a object or an image or an effigy for like for human evil and undesirable attitudes towards something, basically. So, but the fact is that the strength is there, given by the effigy and the objects given by the individual. So in its own way, it's that's why, like, in its own way, Persona is such a good game. I like the setting, the stylization, like everything. It's just like stylization. Oh, how do I say it? Oh, whatever the fuck. I'm just gonna sound like a missing chromosomes or something. But yeah, that's the idea of like what Persona is like. It's just good. It's a nice kind of like lesson exploring setting that it is trying to like mystify the player to kind of have their own objects of meaning and their own objects of power in which they manifest themselves in a magical setting, kind of. And that's kind of how it works. It's like that is the true essence of magic. To be a magician, it just means to have that type of idea where it's just like where you can have that relationship within the psychology of your meaning objects and give them any kind of purpose, any kind of meaning. It can be art, it can be objects, it can be people, it can be anything. Just the bond in itself, you can even argue that it's a shape of magic to begin with. In a figurative way, sure, but that's the thing.
That about does it. No shadows detected.
And it's kind of like the same with like superheroes in some way or the other. It's just like there's gonna be some asshole that goes into some kind of dangerous job, and they do it because their favorite like character is like Spider-Man. He's like spider web, spider shoot, spider. I'm gonna turn out the fire and be the Spider Goon or something. It's like that's just kind of the thing, basically. Which kind of reminds me, by the way, does anyone remember when like Marvel was kind of like, hey, you cannot make a gravestone out of like Spider-Man or something? As like, or something about Spider-Man. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was like, in some way or the other, I mean, it's kind of like that's the thing. Sometimes it's like that's the meaning of the objects and the mysticism that objects can give to us, basically. It's like there's gonna be people who are going to protect the mysticism of what an idea will give to other people by keeping it the most cleansed as possible, even though that technically speaking sometimes the object of that could have helped save someone out of a different situation, out of the magic that kind of motivation gives them to keep pushing forward towards a more positive mentality and towards a mentality of recovering and self-healing. So in its own way, it's kind of like really, really impressive how sometimes certain companies kind of like take that attitude, because they're like, okay, yeah, well, we kind of care about the IP a little bit too much to the point that we don't want to taint the magic that our tools are giving, basically. We are the magicians. We're just not gonna be necromancers, okay? Like, that's just the thing. And it's just like, and it just becomes a play of like persistent perspectives, and it just becomes impossible sometimes to keep a track of every single individual out there. And the only thing that we can kind of play around is just see a ship on the distance shooting something that is saying something logical, and sometimes it's more easy to understand, but it's like it's a ship that they can sit in and put cannonballs inside and just shoot that kind of thing, basically.
Yes.
And it's like that's the thing. It's just like it's kind of like a ship. It's a persistent. That's what I said. Is like the eternal struggle at that point, basically. It's an eternal struggle. It's just it's not always the most great. Oh wait, oops, that was not what I meant. Wait, what the fuck? Why is there like
Ain't that one rare?
there's so many rares? There's so many rares.
Now's the time.
Miss.
It is time. Palladium. Two enemies.
I was like, yeah, and it's like, if I were to be honest with you, it's kind of like, you know what's the most fun part about this mysticism that a lot of objects give us? Is like, I mean, for me, like, the mysticism that I get out of something is just like the absolute darkness of things, basically. I've said this before, where it's like, I get meaning out of like the darkness of things, basically. Like the darkness within my room, the darkness within the lights that I put, the darkness that happens within myself sometimes. It's just one of those things that is mystical, and I give meaning towards it because it is a psychological object in which I can rely on and give myself rest out of it. I see rain and the darkness of that rain brings, the humidity, the smell, the everything of that, and I just go like, hey, that is kind of like magical in its own way. Actually, it fills me with strength to see a rainy day and just like take a dip, take a shower out in the wild rain. It's just really good, actually. So it's kind of like that, basically. It's just, and that's kind of the thing. It's kind of like there's gonna be roles in society that kind of have that kind of mystical power within themselves, of that brings them willpower to themselves in some way or the other. There's gonna be like firefighters who have like a special photograph of something, and it's just going to give them, and that kind of like enhanced experience due to the meaning that photograph has. Same with a policeman. Maybe the policeman is just gonna have a photograph or like some kind of object, some keychain, something.
Okay.
It's like,
Keep on exploring.
that's the thing, really. It's like for an artist, for any kind of role within society,
Rare target.
it is really like, it is kind of a, it is so like psychologically, it is such a powerful tool, and it is even more so when you believe it. Actually, when you believe that the leverage that your meaning gives towards you. So yeah, that's kind of the thing, basically. It's just it's such a weird experience, basically.
As they say. Rare target sighted. The situation is favorable. Do your best to take it down. Yes, that's it. Enemy down. Sorry. What is serious damage? He needs to recover. Palladium. Just one target remaining. You're doing great, I guess. 2 enemies defeated.
Yeah, cool.
Rare target sighted.
Bam, 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 bam.
A rare enemy in this situation. It'd be great if we can defeat it. Come. Hurry, knock out 2 enemies. What is optimal? This is my duty. Revising tactical approach. Her leader took one out.
Oh, what?
Only 2 left. You got time. Time to shine.
newbies. There we go. It's like it's kind of weird. It works with everything. Sometimes it's just like it's kind of like a mixture between familiarity, reinforcing an idea of within the existence of something. Kind of like when you play your favorite character on like League of Legends. It's just kind of like, hey, you feel more comfortable playing your favorite character because it's like you feel identified with it. There's got to be pros who are like, oh, I don't have a favorite character. I just kind of play the game or something. I was like, okay, that's fair. They're gonna be a boring fuck about it. They're pros, sure, but it's just like that's kind of the thing where it's just like sometimes it's kind of like really, it's just a thing that really happens within how do I put it? Within the self, basically. It's just sometimes they just become more skilled because it's that character. Sometimes that's just what it is, really. It's because they like the character and what it means, what it portrays, what it may think or what it says. It's just one of those things. Go to another floor. Kind of the same with me with like darkness in itself, dark characters, or like villains in some way. Sometimes villains, I mean, I'm not gonna be the kind of guy that is gonna be like, hey, villains are actually kind of cool, but it's like, I mean, there are some villains that I actually can kind of fuck with a little bit, so it's kind of like, yeah, sure. I mean, villains are nothing more than antagonists of a given time, basically, sometimes. And it's just like, it's not always perfect, so... yeah, I mean, it's just a different perspective sometimes. So, yeah. I mean, it's like, that's the thing, is like, for example, with Legacy of Kain, Kain could be considered like a villain against humanity or something. It's like, he's not really that much of a villain, he's kind of like... he's a character. He represents, he's the most human character of, and the idea of self-preservation that you can actually think of, actually. Like, he's the idea of self-preservation and selfishness against the idea of self-sacrifice for the better good, basically. It's just like, that's just what a normal, like a normal individual would be like. Like, there are going to be humans who are going to be selfless, but he's the version of someone who is... he's the idea of selfishness. He's someone who would not sacrifice themselves to save the world, but would rather take the long path to keep its life and shape the world to his own hands within its own ambition, because that is the role that he wants to pursue, against what society tells him that he must sacrifice himself to eliminate, like, the scourge of the vampires. It's just that kind of opposition against that, basically. And it's like, that is persistent within every single aspect of human life. There's gonna be people who see scourge everywhere, no matter where you go, basically. That's just one of those things that their psychology gives them because of the conditioning that they've been given. They are conditioned to be thinking that they're greater than anyone else, or maybe they've been conditioned to think that they've been stolen by everyone else in some way or the other, basically, and that they must put people down because of that, as an act of revenge due to the fact that they missed out on something. But it's just kind of like that inner struggle, which were like values come into play, because it's like you can be as amoral as possible and just be like, hey, I just care about power and how I can get ahead in life because of this power. There's that condition where like people just kind of like throw everything out of the window, throw the idea of like society, like, how do I put it, human rules of empathy within oneself and the destruction of that empathy for the sake of getting ahead of life, for the sake of sacrificing the entire world for the sake of getting ahead. And it's like, sure, there has to be a balance between those, where you kind of have that harmony between like the individual and the collective, basically. So yeah, I mean, it's that type of idea. As long as you have as free of a free human will, it's like that's the important part, basically. The epilogue has lifted. I had no reason to waver in the first place. The world will be saved by the King of Destruction. He who gathers the shadows shall be the one to rule. Let us call him the Prince. And it's like sometimes that's really the essence of frustration, basically, of a lot of these characters, basically. That sometimes even some people really like, because they're like, a prince will come and he will set things right by destroying everything in their way that is not righteous, basically. It's like, that is just a persistent take on history, and it's almost always wrong. Like, but also is like, it's kind of like a fine balance between both of them, because there's some things that are absolutely wrong about it, and there's some things that are right about it. But due to the fact that there was some wrong with it, there are going to be individuals who are going to justify every single action as a good action for the sake of the cause, basically. And it's just gonna be, it's just the thing that happens, basically, with like humanity. No matter which side of the playground a lot of people are going in, that just happens with people. Sometimes it's just a thing that happens to people. Wind. Let's go with darkness.
Our leader took one out. What's next?
So, and yeah, that is mostly the thing that history has kind of told us, is that whenever there's someone who is above in power, they're the ones held accountable towards things that must change in order for them to go towards another setting, basically. And it's like, yeah, it's like, they're the tickets towards change, basically. But change towards what is always the question, towards that people give towards the one that is on possession of power. That's always the question that is happening and lingering within the human mind of the individual. And what is the individual going to be saying? Well, I'm selfless, so I want the best for everyone. Well, I'm selfish, I want the best for me, for my people. And it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, so how do you only listen to one side to get only one positive side, or do you listen to everything that is happening? What do you listen to? And it's like, sometimes if you're kind of like in a position of power, the only thing you can do is just be like, okay, well, you kind of have to listen to everything what everyone is saying, basically. You kind of have to be like, hey, this is important, but also this is important, and this is important, so okay, so this is what it's on the table. Let's take some measures so people actually get some kind of like satisfaction out of this, and some people get in order and everything is in order. That's great. We do need to fix that in order for us to kind of have a more efficient system. That's great. But we cannot also like destroy everything for the sake of destroying it, because it's like, we will not have as many options as we had before. So it's kind of important to be like, hey, just take the things that are kind of important, see what you can do with it, see what you can help with it, and see what the attitude people take towards a situation, because like, there's not always going to be people who are going to be like agree with it. There just isn't. There's like, no matter what, sometimes they just want to hate you as well. So that's another thing that kind of happens in some way or the other.
Should I scan on this enemy?
Okay, Fjorge. So yeah, it is. That's what it means to be in a position where you kind of have to be the most well, you kind of have to be the most understanding, but also take a side as well sometimes, according to the situation that you're in. It is within the limitations of their position, and even as powerful as someone may be, you can have a limitation in some shape or the other. You can have kind of like disagreements within your position as well. There's always going to be that type of setting. That's just a thing that comes with that position, basically. So, in its own way, that's why it's really, really stupidly important to just take a step back and understand the setting towards it, the condition that the individual is in, the response that people give, and the response that you need to do in order for them to counteract things that are there, right? And see within your own reason to be like, hey, okay, maybe there's something that this is right about. Maybe there's something that needs to be worked on. And it's like, maybe this is not the attitude that we desire towards something, but that's just something that we have to deal with. That is something that has to be dealt with eventually. It's not something that you can just avoid for the sake of like looking good. So yeah, it's just essentially that. Block. Cool.
Now's the time.
Bang, beanie, beam, bam, bam. Heal everyone.
Thank you for your support.
Okay.
What's next?
So yeah, and it's like, that is the thing about the mysticism, well, the mysticism of positions even. There's some shape of mysticism that a lot of people get out of a position, basically. Like, some people may, like, that is the thing about the human condition as well, is that other individuals will see something different within leadership, basically. Anything that is like above them, they will see it as marvelous and majestic in its own way. So, in its own way, it's the task of the individual sometimes to kind of feed that into that other individual, and that individual sometimes has to control even the temptation of getting too carried away. And sometimes that kind of like breaks down their psyche, because they, as much as the human mind can go, there is a level in which you only wish to hear good things about yourself, where it becomes kind of like a toxic relationship within you and the environment, because your existence becomes just the only justification itself, and your existence becomes the justification that becomes the pushing forward, it becomes the engine towards the shaping of the world. And if you shape the world in that type of setting, in that type of mentality, sometimes that's not the ideal, even for the individual who was unaffected before anything happened. So again, it's like, it's important to kind of have that sense of the evolution of the mind, to have some sort of awareness of where the mind is sitting at, reflect over where you're sitting, where you were sitting before, and where you can be sitting at, and where can other people be sitting at, and where were people sitting before. So it's an absolute fucking pain in the ass to have this mentality, actually. It is an absolute mentality mindfuck, actually.
Reflexes, Yukari-chan.
And more often than not, people will always take the easy solution to say, you know what? I just want someone to suck my dick. Why wouldn't people suck my dick?
Activating.
And that's just the thing.
Monsoon.
And it's like, that's kind of like why it's kind of like
Work out there.
important to kind of be persistent within the self-building exercise. Okay, level 1. Let's go with this. Oh, I have 3. Arcana Burst. Nice. Makara Karn. Money.
Oh, hello.
Good work. Okay, cool. Okay. So, yeah, I mean,
Very intriguing.
this is our regard for victory. May I see what you find? Ow! Moon Tarot and Book of Oof! Or Cough. Seems the Moon Major Arcana card can now appear during shuffle time. Moon. All current party members will have their HP and SP fully restored. Holy shit! By acquiring the Book of Cough, the number of Major Arcana cards attainable in a day increased by 1. Cool. A card? Who could have put this here? Or is it simply coincidence? I do not know. Looks like a dead end. Okay. Let's leave Monad. Sure. So yeah, it's like, it's fun, actually. Like, everything is fun everything is fun if you do think about it. Everything can be absolute hell if you think about it. Everything can be depressing if you think about it. But when you hold to too many things at all times, it just becomes a little bit of a headache. I will admit that it's a bit of a headache to juggle everything that is going around you at all times. It's sometimes you like, I kind of like understand why it's kind of important to kind of like not swallow everything at once. Basically, it's I would say it's even dangerous to hold everything at once. Sometimes you do need to rest from all of those kind of things, those kind of perspectives, and take you some time within yourself to be like, hey, you're going way too far beyond what your capabilities are. Go back towards the land of darkness where you can actually recover and heal. Do not think about the expectations of what the grand scheme of things is, as it is something that, if you think about it, is on the realm of divinity if you actually went as far as you were before. So if you are, then it's important for you to go back to yourself at some point and think about it in the most logical sense possible. Do you like fat booty bitches? Do you like booba? Do you like figurines? Do you like anime? Do you like visual novels? Do you like darkness? Do you like the color purple? Hey, I like that shit. Let's go. Let's go back to the simple things about me, the individual. That is so sweet, actually. That is delicious. That is delicious sustenance of me, the individual. I was like, yeah, I mean, on the other hand, we make... Oh, do you enjoy armpits? There you go. There's like a photography of armpits. There's a girl who is cosplaying Kita-san Black with her armpits out. That's some shit that you can fuck with. Cool. come back whenever you're ready. It's your call to make. You're okay. You like Persona 3? Here's Persona 3. You like Danganronpa? You like Danganronpa. I decided to leave the institution. I refused to be involved in any crimes. The head researcher decided not to come with me. Maybe I'll open a store with my collection of antiques. Okay, sure. Okay, so this is a dead end. Cool. Let's head back to the entrance. You like League of Legends? Okay, there you go. You like League of Legends then.
Good day.
Talk about
Are you
requests.
accepting a request?
Retrieve the
Let's hear
document.
result. Of course.
Okay. Although memories may remind you of the past, always walk forward to the future. Must admit, I'm a bit envious since I have neither. Please take this as your reward. 120 buccarinos. Fuck yeah. Never mind, actually.
Very well.
So,
Oh, help.
let's call it quits. There we go.
And that's why.
It's November rain already. The third year students must be cramming frantically at this point. Don't worry though, you'll share their fate next year. I can just see you now, tearing your hair out. Anyway, it's a bit cold today, but there's no need for the heater. Let me tell you why. Winter is supposed to be cold. You have to learn to appreciate the temperature rather than curse it. That's the Japanese way. Do you understand me? You don't, do you? As Sei Shonagon once wrote in her famous pillow book, Winter Early Mornings.
Yes, that's right.
Let's see, blank. What was she describing with such a sparse line? The setting of the plot. I feel like it's the setting. Oh, her favorite time in winter. Sure.
Well, the answer was pretty obvious.
So you do have some basic sense. Okay. The author was describing her favorite time in winter. She's now famous for having written about her likes, dislikes, and other observations. She admires what the snow represents, the beauty of the winter frost. Rather than curse the winter chill, she appreciated its positive qualities. The same way that I kind of appreciate the qualities of rain itself. I love a cloudy day, I love rain, I love the sense and energy that it gives me. And I despise the sun. Yeah, it's just that kind of thing, basically, right? It's just something simple. Oh, how wonderful Japanese culture is, despite its modern youth. Anyway, if you think my hair is frosty, remember that you'll eventually be just like me. Well, there's gonna be some fucker on the future that is gonna be like, hey, Toradora, still the best anime out there. Ain't I right or ain't I right? Holy shit, holy fuck. And it's like, and I'm gonna fuck with that guy because, like, I actually think that Toradora is pretty good. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. Sure. Cool. You get this? Cell phones sure are convenient, aren't they? Anyway, are you free? I'd like to invite you somewhere. I'll be waiting for you in the classroom. Okay, this fucker is here. Grimkin, are you free? I'm going out with a few ladies later, but I guess some of their friends want to talk with me first. Maybe we can all go together. Wouldn't that be so much more fun? I think they're waiting for me on the roof. Want to come along? Ryoji's invited me to join him. This might be a good opportunity to get to know him better. Should I spend some time after school with Ryoji? Spend some time.
Thanks.
Great, then let's go.
It's nice to meet you.
Hey! You're gonna get your shit pushed in, basically.
So, you said you needed to talk to me?
Yeah, keep your hands off our girlfriend.
Oh, is there? Yeah, that's what I thought.
All I've been hearing her talk about is Ryoji-kun. Yeah, you need to stop talking to every girl you see.
Dude. Oh my god! Ah! Ah! It burns! Ah! My pee-pee burns!
Oh,
Okay, sure.
sorry.
The Rizzler 2.0.
I actually have no idea which girls you're talking about. There's been too many that have come up to me.
God.
Is this a joke to you?
No, this is Rooftop.
I'm sorry if I offended you, but I haven't made any moves on anyone. I just invited them out for a bite to eat.
That's exactly what we call making a move.
Okay, so what does that make Blank Coon? A moveler? Riz moveler? The dancer? He's a dancer. Oh, oops. He's a dancer. Or something. I don't know.
That's a problem then.
Yep,
I've made a promise to go out with them. I can't just cancel due to my inconvenience.
that's the thing.
Quit messing with us.
Roger could get in danger if this continues. I should probably intervene.
Give me your phone. I'm gonna delete all the contact info you have.
And that's the thing, really. It's just like, how many dudes that are in a circle, they're gonna be like, hey, is he rizzing your GF? He kind of is. So what do you do? No, he's rizzing my GF. Well, I guess we can form an alliance to beat the shit out of him. He doesn't know any better. Yeah, sure.
Who the hell are you? This is none of your business.
Are you taking his side?
Hey, it's that guy from 2F.
It's me.
I heard he's friends with Sonata Senpai and the student council president. They live in the same dorm. What do we do? If he tells them, then...
Look, just stay the hell away from our girlfriends and delete them from your contacts. Got it?
All right, I'll do it.
Better watch out, or he'll steal your girlfriend too.
Which one? Oh god, which one? Yeah, that's the thing. It's tough being popular. Wow.
Is that what you call it? That wasn't really my intention. Right, from now on, I will ask if they have a boyfriend first before inviting them out.
Which, by the way, just as a reminder a little bit, it's like, if the girl has a boyfriend and she still says yes, that's kind of weird as well, right? It's like, oh, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that's it. You know what? That's the danger. That's the danger. That's why women are the most dangerous weapon in existence. Literally, because you can have the most reasonable motherfucker in existence, but if he's obsessed with a girl and the girl is dating someone out, the fucker's just gonna go crazy. So women are weapons of mass destruction. Please quote me on that. There's nothing more dangerous. There's no nuclear bomb. There's no bunker buster. There's no submarine torpedo. There's no fucking like climate change bullshit out there that exists that is more powerful than a fucker that is jealous of their girl being risked by another guy. There's nothing more painful than that. There's nothing more painful. There's nothing more devastating than women cheating on other guys in front of them. There's nothing more powerful than that. That is a weapon, a recipe for mass destruction. Like, legitimately. I'll even play Mass Destruction by Persona 3 every single time that happens. It's just gonna be like, were you talking shit behind my back? Okay, fuck, let's fucking brawl or something. The Rizzler has come to play, and he comes bearing gifts. His gifts are bountiful and full of surprises. What does he hold on Pocket 1? He holds not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 bitches with STDs. Sonia, Tanya, Diana, and Sam. All those have the STD. And you know what? They be fucking. And the fuck they be fucking must have destroyed the world of another man. Oh my, what a dreadful place to live. If it isn't despair that has fallen in the arms of the devil and the destruction of society and common sense.
Hey, thanks for having my back. You're very kind. What a great view. The ocean looks so beautiful. I do like seeing it from the monorail to school each morning, but it looks so different from up here. I wonder why those guys were so mad. If you're in a relationship with someone, that means you like each other, right?
Yep.
I don't think me getting in the picture would change that, would it? I wonder what it means to like someone. Do you have someone like that?
It's a secret. That's a secret.
Is that how it is?
Yes.
Well, maybe you can tell me once we get to know each other better. I guess there's still a lot that I don't understand. Look at the world out there. The people in the city, our classmates in school, and you. I want to know more about all of it.
Yep.
Alright, since I dragged you into this mess today, let me make it up to you. I'll treat you to ramen. I just had some with Junpei-kun the other day.
Yep.
And while we're at it, maybe you can show me around town. I'd like to know what kind of places you like going to.
Ba-bam. I spent some time with Ryoji, then returned to the dorm. Feel like I understand him a little better now. All stats of the equipped persona have been raised by 1. Wow. Another... Wait, what is it? Member number 5. A little bit of Monica by my side. A little bit of Monica by... something, something. A little bit of Rita is all I need. A little bit of bitch is all I need. And a little bit of your bitches is all I want. A lot of the lotion all night long. God damn it. Okay, sure. Sure. On the 2nd floor, I'm Yuka. And I am being cheated on by this fucker. Fuck this guy in particular. I hope he trips and dies. Cool. Okay, well. I don't know, basically. I feel... Okay, what? You know what I feel? I feel like I want some sushi, actually. I want some sushi. I want some sushi in my life. You know what I want? You know what I want? You know what I fucking want in life? You know what I fucking want in life? I want a fucking MMORPG that is not shit. That is not World of Warcraft. That's what I want. Why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult to not have like a good MMORPG? Like, why do we have so many gacha games? Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back where MMOs were fun and shit? Fuck my ass. Oh shit. Hey! Okay, cool. Put your hands up! Hands up! Hey! Hands up! Hands up! Yeah! Put your hands up! Gotchi bass. Gotchi. Gotchi bass. Okay, sure. Go, whatever. It's gonna be a good night, good night. Good day, good night with some... As you can. As you can. Yeah, sure. What do? I have free time. What do? There's nobody available. Go look for Fuka. It's like I've explored everything. Like fuck my life. Koromaru seems to me more lively than usual. Koromaru might gain a new ability soon. Rush him. Arf. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's the fucker that wants to be rubbed around like a little bitch? Getting the hang of rushing Koromaru, he's loving it. His coat is even shinier. Hello!
Koro-chan looks so comfy. You sure know your way around a brush.
Oh, why did you brush me? I'm Fuka Yamagishi. I really like when men brush my hair. On the top and on the bottom.
Oh, you might know something about this.
Sure.
Lots of people like to give Koro-chan gifts whenever he goes for a walk.
Okay, sure. What about it?
Do you know where he's keeping them?
Sure. Never seen them, actually.
Oh, Then he must have hidden them really well.
Yeah, sure.
I wanted to make sure there wasn't any raw food that could go bad.
Sure.
Ah, right. You're still in the middle of brushing him. I'll leave you to it then.
Sure. I brush him with all my heart. Arf. Koromaru's fur is unbelievably shiny. He looks more fearless than ever. What a dog. Characteristics. Onomasukunda. Lowers accuracy evasion of all foes for 3 turns when a battle starts. Ooh. Awoo. Looking sharp. Rawr. Rawr XD, actually. Okay, what do we got? Koromaru brought Mad Bull. Wonder if this is what Fuka was talking about. Okay. Mad Bull. Okay, sure. I played with an overly excited Koromaru before heading to my room. Sure.
Morning.
Morning, Yukari. Hey, have you talked to Mochizuki-kun at all? A little bit. Oh yeah, you think maybe you could get along with him? He seems really, affectionate. Is that normal overseas?
Hey there.
Why, hello, Takeba-san. Oh, and good morning to you too, Grim-kun. Oh, hey, good morning, Mochizuki-kun. Please call me Ryoji. Usually since I transferred here at such an awkward time, I was hoping I could get to know everyone better.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It must suck having to transfer school so often.
Yeah.
Can't deny that. I should be used to it by now, but it's always hard to leave new friends. Gets a little lonely, you know? So how about keeping me company for a little while? Wanna grab a quick bite or some time? Oh shit! Yukari-san? Hey, wait up! The Rizzler 2.0 is here. The Rizzler. Rizz me this, Rizzler. What is pink and doesn't want your pants around her? You carry Takeba. Yeah, that's what it is. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Blanket, are you heading home? Seems like Fuka wants to walk home with me. Okay, sure. Spend some time. Okay, where should we go? Okay, shit. Oh, I'm not close to Fuka. Still. I feel like our relationship will grow stronger soon. Cool. About time we leave school. Decided to go back to the dorm. After school. Me.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. Is it just me, or does Junpei-san seem unhappy about something? He's been mumbling under his breath for the longest time. Do you think it's about Chidori-san? Well, it's probably best to let him be until we know what's going on in his mind, right? Cool. Hey, Yukari, you wanna hang out? I know there's a Rizzler in town. I don't know what else you gonna do now. I think you. Oh, hello, Kirijo-senpai. I'm gonna talk to you because I wanna know what your route is like.
Salut.
Are you looking forward to the trip, Blank? I sure am.
I see.
Well, I hope it will be memorable.
Salut.
Sure, cool.
I see.
Yeah, Kirijo's like so sad. Actually, I shouldn't be like that. Unironically. Amada. Oh, Blank-san. Okay. Does he have an ability yet? Okay.
They recommended this at the store when I said I was looking for a movie with a cool, hard-boiled main character.
Oh yeah, pull out the whiskey.
But so far, he just seems like a reckless old man to me.
That's what it means to be cool, actually. Like, unironically, you know what it is? Is like, back in my day, dude, back in the 90s, a lot of movies were made about these people. And we're like, oh, let me stretch, give me a second. Ah! Okay. A lot of these reckless men who did shit, and they were called Mavericks or something, back in my day. Back in my day, they were called Mavericks, and they did whatever the fuck they wanted. And they got the bitches or something, and that was what the media told everyone what was the ideal man. Be like Pierce Brosnan. Be like some old guy that drinks whiskey and talks about interesting things and talks in a really low voice or some bullshit.
He even fell for that woman's lies. Do people really think this guy is cool?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. This is a movie. A normal man always falls to a woman's lies. That's just what it means to be a human being. Just because it's a movie, it means that you have the movie buff, where you know what the woman is doing. And because of that, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, Amada-kun, but I feel like most women are kind of like that, where they just hide a bunch of lies and bullshit, because that's just kind of what they are. It's just they wear makeup from ancient times. They hide their true faces because they want to be as attractive as possible, because otherwise no one would fuck with them. So you know what? That's the thing about modernity in its own way, and the human nature of male and female intergender relationships. It's just a thing that happens. It's just a thing that happens, and sometimes accepting it doesn't make it right, but it just makes it a little bit less painful, actually. You know? It's like high school back again. There's always this one girl who wants to see you suffer. I was like, yeah, well, that girl is a bitch, actually. She's a big bitch. She's a big fat bitch, but she thinks that she's better than you, and she's gonna be like, hey, let's ruin this guy's life. Why? I don't know. Let's just do that. And it's just gonna be like, hey, by the way, I'm a girl. I'm a pretty girl with standards. I know what is right for everyone. So therefore, listen to me. Listen to me. I am the good girl. I am helpless good girl. Okay? I am helpless good girl. Good girl is pretty. Good girl is nice. Good girl will suck your dick if you listen to me. Good girl wears makeup and has big titties and big ass. Good girl will benefit you. That's what a good girl is. And it's like, yeah, that's the thing, right? Basically, it's just like, if it's not that, it's just like, oh, good girl has morals. I'm beautiful because I have morals, okay? You know, I'm gonna say that I'm the biggest bitch in the entire world or something. I'm just the nicest girl in here. Dude, I'm just being nice to you. I'm trying to help you, okay? Like, if you want to be helped, you have to listen to me, okay? Because I'm the big girl with the big pants. I'm the girl boss. Just wait and see.
Oh, that's right. We are only halfway through the movie.
Yeah, well.
He's surrounded by gangsters again.
Oh yeah, and sometimes she rises up an entire gang, gets a bunch of guns aimed at you. They put like 90 holes on your body, and people call it an accident. That's just what happens as well.
Wow, he was so cool.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
He actually knew it was a lie the whole time, and he was just pretending to be tricked.
Yeah, well, if only was that easy in real life.
His signature phrase was so good, too.
Sayonara, fuckers!
You can't be a detective without smarts, and you've got no right being a detective without a heart.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Get him, detective. Where I can find where the bitch was at. Sure, cool. I feel like I gained some courage. Sure, cool. Detective, entrepreneur, economist, psychologist, man whore. Yes. Oh, looks like this movie. Okay. Oh, sure.
Let's watch the other ones together when you have time.
Yeah, sure. Omega lol. Omega lol. Sup, Grim?
Hey there.
Good morning, Grim. Morning.
Get a load of this.
Get a lot of this guy. Hey, you know, the two of you would totally get along. He actually wanted to know more about Gekuken High, so naturally had to share my wisdom with him. Anyways, he's a real cool dude to hang with. Okay, sure. Thanks for helping me out, Junpei-kun. Thanks especially for telling me who's in the top 10 cuties of Gekuken High, too. That's the thing. Shh, pipe down! If Yukitan hears about this, my rep's gonna go down the toilet. It's already down. Isn't it already rock bottom? Dude, quit rubbing salt into the wound. I'm just an easily misunderstood fellow, okay? No, you're just a guy. That's just what happens with guys. Guys who are honest about their feelings, about seeing like, hey, I'm an honest guy. I like fat booty bitches and big titties. Like, what do you want to say? You want me to say that personality matters? Of course, personality matters. But like, here's the thing. Here's the real ring to you as well. It's like, you know, like, here's the thing. Like, emotions come fast and they go, but at the same time, if there's a red flag, you would rather fight with a red flag that looks pretty. That's just really the thing, actually. Like, I feel like that's a quote me on that. If you're going to be dealing with red flags, at least deal with a red flag that looks pretty. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. You two are pretty close, huh? I hope we can also be good friends too. Rimkin, since we're both transfer students and all. Yeah, that's the thing.
Let's get on with today's
Like-
lesson.
Like, I mean, women are red flags just by existing. By existence, women are red flags. I mean, literally, they bleed down their coochies every month, and you're not gonna call them red flags. They're walking red flags. They have paint. You know, that's the thing. Is like, you know what they do, right? They sometimes go into art galleries, paint a canvas with red blood, and call it art. I was like, hey, if that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. Actually, that's a red flag. That's literally a red flag in the shape of a canvas. Like, if that canvas was actually just red cloth, it would just be a red flag. Like, that's literally a red flag. So, due to that in consideration, I'm not gonna call every single woman a bitch. But if you have a vagina, most likely you are a red flag. By default. Anyway, let's begin today's lecture, shall we? Aviru Hamkam Vajrada tu Vam. I'll be teaching today's because, well, maybe it's best that you don't know. Anyway, I'm feeling in last minute, so I don't have much time to come up with a lesson plan. First thing that came to mind was a lecture on practical magic. How about we discuss some breathing techniques? I know some people would say breathing's anything but magic, but the two are actually close linked. That's because breathing affects more than your body. It influences the mind as well. The ancient Greek word for breath is pneuma. It was a very important concept in the medical science of the day. Later, Gnostic Christians used pneuma to perform the human spirit, a concept separate from the soul. That was around the time where breathing techniques were recognized as being so crucial to successful magic. I can name all sorts of examples where this influence is felt today. Like yoga, breathing is especially important factor. It's an especially important factor here. There's also the Shinto concept of ibuki, meaning both breath and inner strength, that is often incorporated into martial arts training. So you can see how breathing techniques have spread throughout the world thanks to the power of magic. But back to practical matters, let me show you something called Danshin breathing. Some say Gautama Buddha himself practiced this method while on Earth. It's a breathing exercise where you focus on a specific dantian, or energy center in your body. So the first step is simply focusing on the right dantian, as each person has multiple. For this exercise, focus on the lower one, so as 3 finger widths below the navel. Why does such a seemingly random spot on the body receive such high regard, to the point of being especially named? It's because the dantian is where the most energy can be charged within the body. Once you start the exercise, you might notice that the energy you sent there can't be felt everywhere else in the body. This is because the dantian absorbs your spiritual energy, further strengthening the body and mind. Let's try doing some dantian breathing now. For first timers, it's usually a good idea to place your hand on the proper spot. This helps to maintain focus. Disgusting! Once you've pinpointed your dantian, you can begin the breathing process. Imagine the air you pull in with your diaphragm is coalescing within the dantian, then just as deliberately exhale through the nose. The goal with each breath is to channel energy into your dantian until you can feel it begin to harden. Oh fuck. That's this point where you should exhale. Oh, except one important note. If you're doing it correctly, there shouldn't be any pain. After all, when you boil it down, you're simply breathing in and out. It means if it hurts, then there's likely some sort of mental thing going on inside. Something inhibiting your mind. Feeling sleepy. Stay awake. So, you see how breathing methods affect meditation, making it crucial to magicians. Remember, it's very important to believe that you're doing more than just breathing. As a matter of fact, you can even improve your physical fitness with the right breathing techniques. And that leads, in turn, to the improvement of your psyche and your astral form. Also, alright, that's it for today. Cool. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to a lecture. Cool. Sogma. Sogma.
There you are. Finally found you.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Takeba.
You hardly ever miss student council meetings. I've been looking all over for you.
Did someone ask you to come find me?
Well, yeah. I'm not a member or anything, but still.
Ah, well. Sorry about that.
You've been pretty busy, huh? What with the class trip and all. It's for both second and third years, so I imagine you have your hands full too.
The class trip. Even if I did go, I'd only spoil the fun.
Wait, you're not thinking of skipping the trip, are you? You can't do that. That's not an option.
Hmm?
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you.
About what?
Well, honestly, you're not the easiest person to relate to. But I lost my dad too. And I know what that's like.
Takeba.
So I've decided I don't want our friendship to be over. I'm going to be more upfront with you from now on.
Oh shit. Hold on. Come on, keyboard. Do your thing. Okay, there we go.
There she is.
Never mind, let's skip this one. The Rizzler has struck back!
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Yeah, sure.
Huh? Ryoji-kun? Why are you up here?
Huh? Weren't you looking for Miss President too? I was doing the same thing. Some guy asked me to find her. He said if I didn't, the class trip might get canceled.
Ugh, Odagiri-kun. He'll hit up anyone in arm's reach for a favor.
In any case, looks like I found you. Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Yeah, Mitsuru Kirijo-san, let me tell you something. Kirijo, the thing is, we cannot go on a trip without you because you're our favorite class president of all time. It's maybe because you're the only class president of all time, but here's the thing. I think that the trip would be absolutely dreadful without you. It's just you're a pillar of the community, and also you're a very beautiful girl. So therefore, because of that shit, you must come with us.
And I have to say, you're quite stunning. Maybe we could go out sometime?
God damn it, Ryoji, what the fuck? What the fuck, Ryoji? You... Ryoji, my man. Oh God, wow. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, Ryoji. Dude, you sound like Ryuji. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, what an interesting character.
I know this place on the top floor of a 5-star hotel.
I know a place where we can have a one-on-one situation. I know a place where we can actually talk about our feelings and our old problems. You want to know what that place is? A 5-room hotel with a jacuzzi. What the fuck, Ryoji? Ryoji, what the fuck are you? Who is this man? Who is this Rizzler? What is this Rizzler? Why is he rizzing so hard? Like, damn, he's like a level 10 Rizzler. I'm just like in level 1. Holy fuck.
The restaurant up there has a view of the city nightscape that's almost as breathtaking.
Yeah, just as breathtaking as you. Holy shit. Like, your personality is insane, dude. Like, I can feel your personality from all the way down to my heart, because like that's just the thing that you kind of have going for you. Like, you're such a pretty woman, you kind of have good abilities, you you can study, you can do shit, you can do magic. You do magic with your eyes, captivating my eyes every single time that I see you. Like, damn, dude, damn, girl, you are the magician. I may be the Rizzler, but you are the magician because you keep enchanting me, girl. Like, damn.
Nightscape?
Senpai, you better head back to the meeting.
Oh, right. Takeba, thank you for coming to find me. For now, I'd better see to my duties.
Well, that's the thing.
She left without giving me an answer.
For now, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Well, how about you, Yukari-san? Care to join me for dinner?
I want to smack my face against the goddamn table. If I had a big ass table, right? If I had a big ass table and I smacked my forehead on top of it, I'd do it. I hate the fact that this character... You know what? Hell, you know what? I didn't even know that this character existed in the first place. But at some point, you kind of start to be reminiscent about it, and you're like, hey, my name is Grim. He kind of looks like the Death Arcana boy, like, in the sleeping whatever the fuck. Like, in my dreams or something. Am I Ryoji Mochizuki? Am I? And he has hair standing up. He has hair going down. He's a little bit charming, sure. He's the definition of death. He's the definition of death, actually. I am death. I have become death, destroyer of worlds. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Here we go, actually. Holy fuck. You ever feel like you're inside of a reality show? Well, welcome to Grim Stories. Grim story of the day. I have become death, destroyer of worlds. So has he, Ryoji Mochizuki.
I know this place on Shirakawa Boulevard.
You know what? Sure.
Ow.
That's us ended for today. Oh, there's another Grim inside this game. Oh no! The Rizzler struck back. The Rizzler is gonna strike. My claws are ready. Oh, Blankun. Are you heading home for the day? Did you have any plans? Okay, sure. Spend some time with Fuka. Oh, then, would you like to come to my room? Damn. Okay, well, I mean, if you want to, is that okay? Don't tell me. You want to show me your flower collection.
Oh, sorry if my room smells like food. It's because I taste test my cooking in here every once in a while.
Oh.
I don't really know how my room smells anymore because I'm so used to it.
Sure.
Did
Did you know that out of our 5 senses, smell is the one that adapts the fastest? So, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You seem like your usual self.
Really? Well, I guess it is important to be yourself.
Sure.
Thank you. Do you remember how I said I don't feel like I have the strength to believe in the future?
Something, the future doesn't exist. Something, only a nerd only cares about the future being set in stone and in a cheese brick. Where you kind of be like, yeah, it's only a nerd kind of cares about that. Sure.
Well, being with you has taught me why. I think it's because I never finish anything I start.
Oh, you too, Fuka? Holy shit!
People who've never known happiness probably can't imagine themselves being happy in the future either.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
And that's how I was. I always used to quit before I could find out what good might come from something.
Yeah, well, that is the definition of me, actually. Well, I used to never finish anything because I felt like it wasn't perfect enough. You wanna know why? Because I didn't want things that are imperfect coming out of me. It felt like a waste. You know what? Because I wanted to be perfect. I wanted to be the definition of perfection. You wanna know why? Then maybe people would look at me with some kind of respect or something. Maybe girls would take a look at me and be like, hey, he's kind of cool. He's kind of perfect. He's dreamy or something. And you know what I realized? Perfection doesn't exist. Just mentally, perfection cannot exist. It's an individual perspective. The definition of perfection comes from within the self. It is within the individual preferences, and because of that, nothing will ever be perfect for me, basically. Because I have decided that nothing perfect will ever exist. It's impossible. Because maybe in the future, if I make something, in the future, maybe I'll do something better. And if I thought something was perfect before, it will cease to be perfect then. So, due to that fact, it is kind of important to think that perfection doesn't exist. And it's always good to start moving. Or something. I don't know.
I never had a future to look forward to.
You can, and that's the thing as well. Sometimes you need motivation and the future to expect to. But it's pointless. Looking forward to a future that has not come is the dumbest thing that you could ever do. Because you kind of have to forge the future in some way or the other. You're part of the present, therefore the future does not exist without you. And if it doesn't exist without you, well, you kind of have to make it and continue being in the present so the future exists. Which, by the way, will never come, because the present has come. So, yeah.
But I finally realized how I really feel. And so, I felt like I needed to tell you.
About what?
Or rather, I wanted to tell you, no matter how it might change things between us. You know, I think I have what it takes to change. Slowly, but surely. As long as I have you, I don't think I'll lose my way.
Don't lose your way! Okay. I'm always here for you. Sure.
I know. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to give you.
What is it?
Here it is. Since you're always listening to music, I thought you might like these. And I think you were a fan of this design, so I tried to match it.
Fuka's headphones. Oh.
This is from my heart. Remember how I told you that I was pretty good with machines? Well, I wanted you to see that side of me instead of my cooking side.
Sure.
I just want you to know everything about me.
I replaced my old headphones with the ones Fuka gave me. The sound quality is unbelievably clear. Our technical skills must be next level.
So, what do you think?
I love them!
Really? Oh, I'm so happy. Whenever you listen to them, it'll be like I'm there with you, no matter where we might be.
Fuka's gazing intently at me. Feel a strong bond with Fuka. Okay, sure.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
Okay.
The innermost power of the High Priestess Arcana hath been set free.
Okay.
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the High Priestess within thyself.
Sure. A High Priestess social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Skatach, the instructor.
Oh, sorry.
I
was having so much fun. I didn't mean to keep you for so long. I didn't realize it was so late.
Oh. Oh.
We still have time, right?
Oh.
Just a little longer.
Oh.
Please, stay with me.
Oh. I spent a long time with Fuka. A long man time. Okay. Long man. Okay, sure. Cool. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bam. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. You seem to be having a lot of fun in Fuka's room. There was a lot of noise, and just don't break the bed or something. Jesus Christ, you just wear protection or something. Jesus Christ, I think I'm gonna have to change houses after this. I don't want to be in this dorm anymore. It stinks like fish. You banged Fuka and you fucking banged Yukari. Now who are you gonna bang next? Me? I offer myself as tribute, sure, but still. Okay. I apologize for worrying everyone. Only our priority now is to do something about Tartarus. I'll be counting on you all again. Well, this school trip is next week, so that should be fun. But unfortunately, Amada and Konomaru will have to stay here. Sure. Okay, sure. Ready to go? In your TV? Is it stuck in your head? Come quickly now. Meet with Tanaka. Oh, well, if it isn't blank. I believe you're at the peak of adolescence, correct? The one I have to say might prove very interesting. Naturally, it's free of charge. Seems like the President Tanaka wants to talk to me. I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the devil persona Pazuzu. Feel like, okay. Spend some time. Caught your attention, did I? Well, you better listen carefully then.
Today's lesson is called "The smaller the dog, the louder the bark."
Okay, sure.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see through people's bathing suits at the beach?
No. Is that possible?
Oops, I forgot. You're underage, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
If you're curious, go ask one of your friends. Just Not a girl, unless you want to get slapped.
Which might not be a bad thing altogether if I'm into that.
Our company ran an ad in adult magazines proposing a special filter for digital cameras.
Sure.
Simply attach it to your camera and voila! Start peeping! Undress them with your camera's eye, it says.
Actually, technically speaking, I think that was real. Actually, Sony. I don't think if it was Sony, but someone actually did make a camera that could see like between clothes or something. It was a special lens, and I think people eventually found out, and they were like, "Yeah, let's not make that ever again." But out there is a camera that can see through clothes. I think.
It's been selling like hotcakes. In fact, it's our #1 seller.
Yep.
Unfortunately, customers have been complaining that it doesn't work. I told my staff to just ignore them. Nowhere does it guarantee that you'll be able to see anything.
Yeah, well.
What are they gonna do? Tell everyone their creepy plan didn't work out? Sorry, bucko.
Yeah, well.
By the way, try to cut back on the donuts and cupcakes, huh? I have an idea for an ad campaign. Women would go crazy over a handsome young man in swim trunks. You'd be perfect for the job.
President Tanaka seems to trust me. Understand him a little better now. Okay, sure. Devil.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you?
You
go back on your word. I'll edit your face into the most obscene material I can find.
Too late. Deep fakes already exist. So yeah, that's a little bit late for that. I mean, yeah, sure. It's getting late, so I'll go back to the dorm. Ow. Gonna crack my neck. Gonna crack my neck. I got a text message. Guess who's bored? It's your girl, the tomboy that nobody talks to except children. Because children are the only people that kind of take care of me. I don't know, I'm kind of like a daycare assistant or something. I'm getting older. No school and no track practice, guys. That means we gotta go somewhere fun. Okay, sure. This is what we meet with Yuko. My throat is so dry, I think I overdid it. Wow. Just so you know, this is just a celebration for the end of the coaching duties. We'll still need to have a real celebration. Hey! You still have some time, right? What do you want to do now? Let's go to your place. Huh, are you serious? My room is a mess right now. Maybe some other time after I cleaned up. How about the cafe? It's not far from here. Feel like we didn't get any closer today. Wow. Damn. You know, when we hang out like this and we go to cafes or get food, it feels like we're kind of on a date. I mean, come on, let's go. Wow. After hanging out with the Yuko, I headed back to the dorm. Well, damn. Damn. How was your day? If you want to go ahead, I got two bitches with my signature on them or some bullshit. They're in the same room. They don't know that they've been with the same guy. Wow, that's so insane. Hey Kirijo, how you want to talk to me? You seem to be doing fine. I don't know, but I'm gonna go inside my house, my room or something. Oh no, he looks like he's Kiryu Kazuma, except not really. Oh no. I'm gonna get my ass beaten. God damn it. Okay, sure. The information gatherer. Come to escape. Wait, what the fuck? There should be some new information available.
Go have a look for yourself.
Hey, you're a curious one, aren't you? Well, going to take a look. Edgy block note. Hitting side. Hitting side? Dude, I can buy multiple ones? What the f- Okay, let's buy 2. Okay, sure. Cool. I'm gonna scratch my balls in pain. Okay, well.
Oh,
Do you intend to continue work on the rooftop planters tonight? Not now.
yes.
Okay, well. Well, let's see. Oof. Stance. You gonna go ahead. Dude, Yukari, Junpei, I guess. I need to level Koromaru and Ken. Mitsuru and Nakihiko, basically. Oof. Maybe I can do one grind before I end stream. Yeah, let's do that. Can I help you? Let's go to Tartarus. Let's go to Tartarus. Toys R Us. Tartarus. Yeah, sure. If you're gonna go ahead, spinning on my bed or bullshit. I don't know. Jeez. Stats. Yukari, Junpei. No, I guess. Okay, wait. Let's go with Ken, Koromaru, and Mitsuru. Because why not? Go to another floor. Go to 188. You're listening to 188 Radio. Listening to the best beats in the entire universe. God damn it. It's dark in here. Hold me. You can. Oh no, you're Mitsuru. Oh, I just screamed your name while I was having a nice time. How awkward. Okay, sure. Go, Koromaru. What that dog doing? What that dog doing? He's dogging around. He be a bone holder. He boning. He boning. Weak. Inflicted with poison. Okay, sure. Dude, he really... Koromaru's actually wearing a bone. Shovel time. Atropos. The Fortune Persona Atropos. What the fuck is an Atropos? I feel like she's kind of like... She's supposed to be... Opasusu. Wait. Fortune. Have Anat and Parvati. Parvati is kind of like important, actually. Anat, not so much, but oh, she's level 56. Yeah, you know what? Release Atropos, sure. I don't have space for her. Experience. Level up your experience. Okay, concentrate. Got rid of Tentapru. Earth.
You looked really cool out there, Koro-chan.
Koro-chan. Koro-chan. Okay, yeah. Baby, 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 baby. Okay, ice. Mabufula. They're not weak to anything, actually. And light. He's immune. Oh, shake your ass, lion. Okay, there we go. Val Assault. Okay. Pom pom pom. Oh God.
Well done avoiding that, Amada-kun.
Attack up. Heavy fire. Flame shot. Slash slash. Cool. Look into my eyes. I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with you. Okay, sure. Prime nail cloth. Wow. I'm Death, Destroyer of Worlds. I'm Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Fuck yeah. Okay, what the fuck do I do? Fire! Flame shot! Block, 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 block. Fuck my ass. There's only one thing I can do now. Smack everyone. I'm here to smack a bitch. There we go. The pimp slap. The pimp slap. He'd really be pimping. He'd be pimping my ride. Current party mode, dude. I mean, sure. Sure. We just started, but let's go. Just what we hoped for. Yes, actually. Yes. Inflicted with shock. God. Hey, look into my eyes. Do you see some lion smacking face? Okay, cool. The dog be holding a bone. I got a bone to pick with you. Yes, you do, actually. Bum bum ba-dum ba-da 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 bum. Ba-da ba-da bum ba-bam ba-da ba-da bum. Ba-da 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 bum bum. Ba-da ba-bum bum 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 bum. Ba-da ba-bum bum ba-da 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 ba-da. Ba-da ba-da ba-da.
Can take us back to the entrance, but I can keep going.
Oh, the male singing. He be singing. Yeah, sure. Cool. Slash. Block. Wow, I didn't think that he was a Twitter user, but let's go.
Will this work?
Zyodyne. What is this bullshit? Weak against wind. Okay. Okay.
What's the plan here?
Depends. Go down. Get this bullshit on. Weak. Okay, let's see. Diorama Siegfried. Speed and Sense 3. Wow. Gonna get a Speederoo.
Nice. That went well.
So this is where the stair.
So this is where the stairs were.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
There's a treasure chest. Enemy spotted once again.
3 targets. They're weak, but don't
Where's this weak?
still setting up.
Light.
It'll take a little more time.
Wait,
Looks like the enemy's weak to light.
reflect.
You dodged it. And now, leader.
Here I come.
Okay, cool.
Knocked down. Keep it up.
Shift. Baby, baby. Cool. Oh my fucking god. Shovel time. A revolution. Okay. Okay, let's get Pazuzu. Okay, cool. Infuriate. Neuro slash, poison arrow.
Nice. That went well.
Dude, you know what I want to do? I want to kick Amada's stupid head like he's like Ike from South Park, unironically. Like, don't kick the baby, kick the baby. Boom! Or something. I don't know. Loki.
We won't hold back.
Don't kick the baby, Persona user. Kicks the Persona user.
It'll take a little more time.
Kicks the Persona user. Kicks him with all his strength. Kicks him.
You're getting a nice steak out of
Gotta kick someone in the nuts.
Hit the enemy's weak.
I can take over anytime.
Kicks. Kick. Get all the pumped up kicks. Okay, sure. Wait. What is that? Thunder.
It'll take a little more time.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, they better run. Faster than my bullet. All the other kids in the dude, this is. You know what's hilarious actually? Like, Americans are fine with like. Wait, I shouldn't go there actually. Yeah, sure, whatever. I shouldn't go there. I really shouldn't go there.
You looked really cool out there, Gordon.
I really shouldn't go there.
Here it is.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
4 enemies.
Okay.
Not much of a threat.
Yeah, well. Okay.
Looks like you can't hit any weaknesses.
Okay, let's go with this. Woo! Karma's Howl fills everyone with vigor or some bullshit. God damn it. Okay, well, there's one thing to do. Gigantic oh wait, no. Heat wave. Oh my fucking god, 1,000 damage. Cool.
Good job, Kuro-chan. Now let's get back.
Now let's go back to exploring. I am Fuka. I am Fuka, and I like flowers around my room. I'm like the future grandma, the future young grandma. That's who I am. Let's use the teleporter. Actually, let's go to entrance. We can finish the grind session in this setting. Actually, yeah. Actually, let's save real quick. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. Today we had a philosophical day. A little bit. Oh. Yeah, sure. Actually, today we had a philosophical day. We're gonna be chilling. We do be chilling. We're chilling like a villain. We're chilling like a chinchilla, actually. Actually, you know what? Yeah, like a chinchilla. I'm chill like a chinchilla. But yeah, it's ironic, dude. I actually like the these signs are there. The fucking Ryoji. What the fuck? Ryoji is definitely like motherfucking like. He's the Death Arcana. He has to be. He has to be motherfucking the Death Arcana or some bullshit. He has to motherfucking be. Bam bam bum. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna goon inside myself. Actually, can you goon inside yourself? Actually? Is that a thing that you can do? Is that a thing that you can do? I don't fucking know, actually. Actually, unironically, is it possible to goon inside of yourself? As a guy, actually. It's like, it's kind of like you become self-loving. You become very loving to yourself, actually. Is that a thing that you can do? Probably, yeah, I mean, there's probably some guys that are able to do that, actually. I mean, yeah, there's some guys actually can go fuck themselves. Unironically. Figuratively. For realsies. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for today, I think. But let's just chill for now. Actually, let's go over here. Let's just chill for a minute. Okay, so High Guard. Apparently, like, this is one thing that I did not know. Apparently, High Guard is a game that is 3v3 setting. It's a 3v3 setting. And apparently the map is huge. So it's like, why? Why is that a thing? I mean, the gameplay looks insane, though. It looks absolutely precious. But it's just kind of like, yeah, it's absolutely like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but like, yeah, I actually have legit no idea what to do, what to think out of like the situation of that. Basically, it's like the moment that they said it's a 3v3 game, I got a little bit uninterested. Unironically, I was like, since it's the guys who made Apex, you would expect some bullshit come out of that is like I don't know, 60 people in one lobby. Like, that's kind of the whole point or something about their whole thing. So it's kind of like, yeah, Yeah, I don't feel too good about it, to be honest with you. But yeah, to be honest with you, it's a little bit weird to be like, I don't know. We're gonna get some content in here. Some content. I gotta get some content. I don't know if I want to play High Guard. High Guard more like low players or something. Okay, that's kind of rough, actually. High Guard player. Steam DB. 34.96. 18,000 people in game. It's only been the second day. Dude, fuck my ass. That's kind of low, actually, for a new game that's free to play. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. God, it's like, that's the thing. That's a fun part, really. It's just, I wish that it was not 3v3, actually. That's the one thing that I wish this game was, because it's like the mechanics look insane, and apparently the map is incredibly huge or something. And it's like, what's the point of a huge map if there's not a lot of people interacting in it? What's the fucking point at that point? There's no point in that point, because you be fucking my point in that pointy point. Like, God, holy fucking shit. If you're going to point to your point with your pointy thing, you might as well just fuck me in the ass, because you're really looking to get yourself a good time, because you seem to be pointing so many things at me. You goddamn pointy thing. Point. Jeez. Fuck me. Fuck me sideways. Fuck me rough like you fuck your fucking French maids without any fucking mercy. Anyway, suck my dick, anyone who actually thinks that they have the upper hand over the comedy factor, because, like, I'm actually really comedic. I am the god of comedy. I'm the god of death. Do you understand that? I'm the incarnation of Thanatos, it seems, actually. I'm Thanatos incarnate. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, actually. Like, I'm the definition of change. Change is coming. And I'm gonna change my underwear because it smells like piss after the stream. Sure. Now, unironically, that was kind of me, actually, yesterday, because I was like, what is it called? Like, I didn't shower for like 3 days, which was kind of insane, actually. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. I kind of have to get the habit of me showering more often. Like, there's probably some more cockroaches around this place, but like, oh my god. I mean, actually, I do have a cockroach plague, but that's not my fault, unironically. Oh my god, I am flipping my shit. I'm flipping. I be flipping. Choose your card, any card. What card is it? It's the virginity card. I'm a virgin. Wow. Oh my fucking god. Who is doing shit, actually? Oh my god! I'm gonna goon inside your mind. Oh yeah. What the fuck am I doing, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me today, actually? You know what's wrong with me? I'm myself, actually. You know what's wrong with me? I am an individual, finally. We have become a whole again. And thankfully, my holes are intact. That's something to thank the divinity realm. The fact that my holes have been normalized. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, okay, I'm thinking about Highguard tomorrow. If I'm not gonna clip something, I might check it out. I might have a good time. I'm not going to listen to bad reviews. I'm gonna check it out for myself. And I'm gonna say, hey, that's very good. Or, hey, that's very trash. That might be a possibility that I do, actually. And because, like, you know what? I'm not gonna be a brainless fucking idiot that thinks that that repeating the same thing that the popular fucker is saying is a rule. I'm just gonna say, hey, this game is good, or hey, this game is absolute ass. So let's go with it. So, anyway, thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Probably, maybe not, but maybe you will get a stream and you'll be thankful for it. And I'll clap. I'll be like, your streamer live streaming on Wednesday points at you. Your streamer or some bullshit. I don't know. Remember to keep true to yourself. Get fat booty bitches that get choked by the chesticles of any woman. If she got no chesticles, tell her to sit on your face. That's a way to kind of choke you. So that's a thing, actually. Yeah, I mean, if she cannot choke you with chesticles, she better choke you between her legs or something. Because things and reasons and activity and like, god damn it. Do that to your favorite homie. I'll see you around. Have a good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.